In this video, I'm going to challenge myself to survive for 100 days on this massive lake in hardcore Minecraft. My ultimate goal is to transform the entire surrounding lake into the largest base I've ever attempted to create in only 100 days. So without further ado, let's get started. Ah, beautiful. A very nice forest. First of all, let's of course grab ourselves some logs. And really fast, we'll get ourselves a crafting table. Boom. Oops, I did not mean to make a button. We'll get ourselves a wooden pick immediately and literally just start digging down to stone. Grab ourselves 3 cobblestone and straight away upgrade that bad boy. Then I'm going to grab enough cobblestone to make ourselves an axe and of course a furnace. 20 should be perfect. Make up that beautiful axe and get ourselves that furnace. Then I'm just going to go to town chopping down a bunch of trees. 30 logs, 31 logs should be more than enough. And there's a village right next to us, which is absolutely perfect, mate. Look at this. Oh my days. Is there anything I can steal? I'll take this bed. Oh my days. That is beautiful, mate. Oh, we got some emeralds and some bread. Oh, hey fella. You know what? I don't want him to be eliminated by any zombies, so I'm going to keep him in there just so he's safe. Is there someone in here? All there is. Keep this guy safe as well. So at least we have 2 villagers just in case anything bad happens to these guys. There's an iron golem too. I'm going to keep that cheeky bugger over there though. Oh, I will definitely help myself to these hay bales. This is going to sort our food situation out for a while. Ew, beetroot. Oh, there's some carrots and potatoes as well. Sorry, mate. I'm going to need to take these. So we have carrot. We have potato, we have wheat seeds, and we have beetroot seeds already on day 1. That is phenomenal. We got a fancy fella here selling nothing. Oh, actually paper. Hold on a minute. Oh, and I'll take this bread, not gonna lie. Beautiful, mate. And you know what? I'm going to lock you in there too, mate. It's for your own safety, I promise. But it's almost halfway through the first day and we still don't have any iron. But we got a ton of potatoes, a ton of bread, and apples, and you can keep the poppy. There is a bunch of chests in here. This is phenomenal. I am not going to lie. I'm as happy as Larry, mate. G'day, fancy guy. Oh, redstone dust. That's as useless as possible, mate. There's so many chests in this village, but it's time to venture towards our lake. Look at this thing. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my days. I think we'll start our very first settlement right on the shore here. Of course, I'm going to turn all the hay bales into bread. 57. We are sorted for a while, but I will also get myself a nice little hoe and get a real quick sort of farm kind of situated right here. It is absolutely paramount to our survival that we get one of these bad boys cranking. Okay, I got every single seed down that I had, so we're looking a bit better. Oh, we got sugarcane too. That is phenomenal. Oh my days. We got a bunch of it as well. Just going to place this around the edge of this lake. Beautiful, mate. Oh my days. Look at this, guys. We are off to a phenomenal start and the sun isn't even down yet. And looks like we got some huge mountains over in the distance. So we're going to have to go and get our iron from up there. But we are coming towards the end of a day. And you know what that means? Scary monsters. I do not like fighting scary monsters when we got literally nothing. But it seems like we got a little cave here. So I think before the sun sets, let's see if we can find ourselves some iron. I need to find out. There's a scary oh, there's iron right there. Oh my days. But there's a scary monster. I don't really want to deal with him right now. But he kind of wants to deal with me, does he? Is he oh, he's coming. He's coming fast. He's coming hard and fast. Oh my days. Oh, he's burning. Haha, sucker. See you later, champion. Boom. Anyway. Hey, we got the kill too. Monster Hunter. That's right. Told you I don't like scary monsters. So we already got ourselves some iron. And mate, that's bloody awesome. So let's chuck that in with the oak planks so we can get ourselves a nice little shield, right? And boom. Okay, now we have a shield. So we're a little bit better. I do also want to invest some iron into an iron pickaxe. But I'll place down the bed. Chuck down a very single torch. Before we end the day, I'm going to go ahead and make that iron pickaxe just so we can say we got it on day 1. All right, bloody beautiful, mate. And there we go. The sun has set on day 1 and this is what we've got. We're looking pretty nice. So I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm feeling good. It's time to make our very long and treacherous journey up into the mountains because that is where we're going to find the most amount of iron and coal. It looks close, but it's really not. That's just because I have the distant horizons mod. It allows us to see very far into the distance. Oh, we got a little armadillo. What a cheeky fella. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, looks like we got a cherry biome over there too. And some very big snow peaks as well. Oh my days. Oh, but look at this. Look at all the coal and iron, guys. There is so much. Dude, we're going to be so rich. There's even emerald. There's just so much iron everywhere. I've already got 32, which is more than enough to make an entire set of iron armor. But it just never seems to end. So I'm just going to keep going to absolute town on this entire area, and hopefully we're not going to have to worry about iron for the next 100 days. Dude, it's everywhere. Literally everywhere I look, there's iron or coal. It is insane. Like, oh my days, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm as happy as Larry right now. Oh, and emeralds under the iron. Yes, please. We literally have more iron than coal, so I'm gonna make sure I get a bit of coal. Oh, the sun is getting very close to being down, so I haven't got much time left. We got a ton of resources on this pretty enormous hillside, so it's time to head back to our very small lake compared to this mountain. Oh my days. Hey, it's a beautiful lake. I love it. Oh, it's already dark. This is not good. We need to get down there swiftly, mate. And hopefully there's no cheeky buggers waiting for us at the bottom. That would be annoying. But just as the moon starts to rise, we're back at our tiny little, I guess, settlement. I don't know what to call this right now. And after a quick nap, it's already morning time. Now that we're completely rejuvenized, what are we going to do? Now, usually I would head deep down into the mines, but I want to do things a little bit differently today. Usually it takes forever for us to get a starter house, so I'm going to focus on getting a starter house built as a priority. In order to do that, I'm going to need some better tools. So I'm going to make up a iron shovel, and I'm just going to start digging up this area so we can have a little bit of a better space to work with. This shovel is already broken. Oh my days. But that's okay, because now we have an absolute metric ton of iron, so I can go ahead and make an iron axe and an iron shovel again. Now, I'm not actually sure how big I want this place, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab up some more oak logs, so I guess I can start blending up the sizes of the building. Alright, I've got myself roughly about a ton of oak logs, well, a stack and a half to be precise, so I can start planning how this thing's gonna look. Now, with this nice little kind of L shape here, I think building it around here will be perfect. So I'm gonna dig out this side a little bit more, exactly like this, and using all the extra dirt that we've got, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this little water thing here. I don't know what this is, but it needs to be filled in. Alright, now we've got a pretty nice space to work with. So I think I'm gonna go like this, then 5 blocks. I'll need to make a little bit more space, so about there, 5 blocks in between, kind of like a square with another square as well. What can I say? I love squares. Then I'm gonna go once again another square. Oh my days. But then we'll go this way, roughly like this. Then we'll build up each of these pillars to be 5 blocks high in total and connect them right across the top. Man, this is not the best way to do this. We are burning through our hearts right now, jumping down every time. Oh my days. But we've got a decent shape, but no logs left, so I'm definitely gonna need to get some more. But I'm gonna go ahead and expand the sugarcane farm as it grows, because I would love to get my hands on an enchanting table as soon as possible. But let's collect our iron, and using the last of our logs, make ourselves a single chest. Now I'm going to place this chest inside our building, just because I know if I don't do that now, I'm going to have to do it a lot of transferring on later, running back and forth. We don't want to be doing that, but that looks like that is it for the end of day 2. So it's time to have another little nap. Rise and shine, ladies and gentlemen, we got some work to do. First of all, I need to go ahead and grab a bunch more logs. I want to get rid of this stone axe, so I'm going to use it. Even though it's a little bit slower, I feel like we need to make sure we use it all, because we didn't make it for nothing. Looks like our stone axe is about to break any second now. Boom. Okay, back to the iron axe. I'm making sure to collect up some birch logs as well, because we're going to need them for our build. Looks like our iron axe is about to break as well, which isn't the best. Hopefully we can finish this tree. Oh no, I'll just mine it with my hand. Oh my days. There we go. One more log and we're good to go. So we got almost 3 stacks of oak logs and just over 1 stack of birch, which should do us pretty nicely. It looks like we got some spruce trees in the distance too, so eventually I want to run over there and grab a bunch of them, at least enough to get the sapling. It also looks like we got jungle and acacia, which is phenomenal. We got pretty much every kind of log, so that gives us a bunch of options. Now all of our iron is smelted up. We have 84, which is plenty, but I think it's time to start working on our house again. So let's come back up to the top and start planning the next level. So of course, once again going up by 5 and connecting them through the top. This is only going to be a starter house, so it's not going to be too big. Honestly, I think this size for the top level is more than enough. We certainly don't need it to be any bigger than that. Alrighty, now next on our list we have to go ahead and get ourselves a bunch of cobblestone. We only have 23, which is certainly not going to be cutting it at all. But of course we have a cave right here. I'll quickly make an iron pickaxe because this one is literally almost dead, so going down right now would be useless. But now we've got a full iron pickaxe and I guess one that's pretty much dead. It might as well be dead. I need to make sure we have an axe. We don't have an axe. Oh my days. Come on, Jossie boy. How you gonna defend yourself with your fist, mate? Now we're ready. Ready to take on that little skeleton. Where are you, mate? I've seen you before. Oh, there you are, you cheeky fella. Try me, bro. Try me. Not even a chance. Oh, this cave goes pretty deep. Oh, we got some copper. Oh my days. I'm going to make sure I grab up some of this andesite too. This is going to be important for our build. Oh, we found iron underneath the andesite. I mean, not that we need it or anything. It's still nice to have though. I'm not going to lie. Guess I'll just grab it up. Oh, we got some more juicy copper. Oh yeah. Give me all that copper right there. Thank you. 49, mate. That is bloody beautiful. I'm not going to lie to you. I might be the happiest man in this world right now. God damn. Alright, that should be enough. We got almost 2 stacks of cobblestone. Fingers crossed we'll have enough to start building our walls up. But oh my days, it is already night time, guys. We are flying through the days right now. So I need to get this juicy stuff smelted up. Our house is coming together, kind of. There's obviously still a lot we need to get done. But our crops are starting to sprout, which means we can start expanding the farm even more. I don't even really have any kind of design for this. I'm just planting it wherever I can. And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Day 4 on our hands. Now, we do have a total of 2 stacks and 7 for the cobblestone, which is okay. It's definitely not the best, okay? We definitely need a lot more, but we can start kind of getting this thing ready. So I'm thinking of having the front door here, just like this. So you'll walk in through here. I'm going to have a mixture of stone bricks on the floor with andesite and stone for the rest of the wall, which we are going to be getting very slowly because that thing is taking forever to cook. I guess while we're waiting for that to cook, it's probably a good time to start getting ourselves some animals. So we'll dig ourselves a nice little hole here, just like that, with 1 block in the middle so we can jump out. Then I'm going to go find myself 2 cows. These are going to be important because we're going to need them to make bookshelves. And thankfully, it looks like we have about 7,000 over here. Oh my days, look at all these cows. Oh my goodness. I've never seen so many cows congregating in one spot naturally before. This is insane. There's even more over there. This is such a good kind of start for our cow farm, not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever been able to start a cow farm with this many cows from the get-go. This is nuts. Absolute macadamia. They're the good nuts. Come with me, my delicious Big Mac. Oh, one of their friends didn't come. Don't worry. I'll bring him over as well. It's only a matter of time. Alright, my friends, welcome to your new hole. Come down here. Come on. Come in here, my friends. Yep, all of you. Beautiful. And I'll see you guys very soon. I'm going to go get more of your buddy because our wheat stocks right now are very low. But thankfully for us, it looks like we have a bunch more cows over here. I'm going to get these fellas to follow me as well. Come on, my friends. I got the best place for you right now. I honestly can't believe how many cows we already have. This is insane. What a oh, no, don't follow me down here. Oh my days. Come on, guys. All of you, come on. Who put that there? That needs to be fixed. That's a hazard. All right, welcome to your hole. We have a bunch of friends here already. Oh my goodness, there's too many cows. Can I even get out, please? Oh yeah. Okay, so we have a problem. We don't have enough wheat. So I need to go ahead and expand our farm once again. Thankfully, we got an extra 12 wheat seeds, which we can throw down straight away. And looks like some more of our farm is growing very quickly. And we now have 26 stone, which is phenomenal. So I can start going ahead and filling in the rest of our kind of downstairs area a little bit. It's not complete just yet, and I think we're gonna need a lot more cobblestone. But our sugarcane farm is growing very rapidly. We are certainly going to have more than enough sugarcane to get ourselves a max enchanting table. Oh, we got another piece of wheat. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and breed up another cow. Please make my beef, babies. All right, let's see if we can get this front front area kind of filled in. Oh, not quite. We're missing 2, but we got 5. Oh yeah. Okay. I know that probably looks really weird. It'll look better, don't worry. Alright, we got another 8 stone brick. It's not quite enough to finish this area, but we're definitely getting a lot closer. We just need 5 more. I would like to move the bed and the crafting table into the house. It just feels weird being out there. Even though a house is, it's got no roof or walls. It's still a house, okay? Don't bully me. Alright, this furnace is just about to be finished. Yup. So I'm going to take this in as well and turn the rest of this area into some farmland. Bloody beautiful, mate. Alright, we have enough to go ahead and finish these stone bricks on the bottom, just like that. So we're looking a little bit better. Now there's just one more thing that we're missing, and that is diamond. Thankfully, the best way to get diamonds is to make an obnoxiously large ladder. Oh, we're going to need a little bit more than that. Down as far as we can go. I think I'm going to put it over here. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a bucket and bring some water just to make sure next time I can just jump all the way down. Fingers crossed we run into a cave, otherwise there's going to be a little bit of a problem. It's going to be a lot harder to find diamonds. Oh, our iron pickaxe is definitely going to be breaking very soon. We're not going to get much further. Hey, at least we're getting more cobblestone, I guess. Oh, we got lapis. That is definitely something we need. That is phenomenal. Thank you. Oh, and our pickaxe broke. So placing the ladders and the bucket. Now we've got to climb all the way to the top. Thankfully for us, we have an absolute metric ton of iron, so we can just go ahead and very easily make another iron pickaxe. I am going to bring down a couple torches just because I feel like that's going to be important. But now we can jump all the way down because we've got the water down there. Boom. Thank you. And we'll just continue going down as far as we can. Hopefully running into some kind of a cave. Ooh, granite. That's good. I'm going to need that for the roof. Yes, please. That is such a good find right there. And we hit deep slate. Ooh, and a cave. Oh my days. Oh, and I'll see some juicy copper. Oh my days, guys. This might be the best thing so far. Hopefully we can find diamonds. Now, if I jump down there, is there going to be scary monsters? No. Ooh, we got dripstone. Okay. I see you. So I'm going to harvest up this juicy copper. Oh, I thought that diorite was a skeleton there. I had a mini heart attack. I'm not going to lie to you. Now, we've got to be careful because if a creeper sneaks up on us, we're pretty much done for. Not even a second chance. I'm not going to lie, I think we might be good on copper after this. This is a big vein of copper. I don't think we're going to need any more juicy copper. I think we're pretty much set. For some reason, there's no mobs. We're definitely in hardcore. I don't know what's going on. Is it like a biome thing? I don't know. All I know is we're definitely not deep enough for diamonds. Well, at least not consistent diamonds. How deep does this go? Not deep. Okay, I'm just going to need to keep digging on our ladder. I feel like that's really the only way we're going to be able to get it done properly. Oh, we got tough as well. I just realized that. Tough is such a nice block to have when you're building. So that's definitely going to help us out. Gotta make sure I break this so we can jump down with the water. Man, this deep slate takes forever to mine with an iron pickaxe. This is not fun. We're at negative 27 right now. So I don't know how likely it is that we're going to be able to find a cave, which, you know, isn't the best. But I do need to get cobbled deep slate anyway. So I feel like we're kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So it's not the worst thing ever. Ooh. Oh, what's this? This is an abandoned mine shaft, right? Oh, yes. There's no way. Bro. Oh, my days. Guys, this could be it. Holy camole. I'm going to chuck a water bucket right there. Guys, we've got to be careful because if we come across some cave spiders, I'm not going to lie. I think that could spell out the end of this world already on day 5. Is this guy coming through or not? Whatever. I'll come to you, mate. I'm not going to lie. This is risky. Yeah, I'll let him blow up. That's cool. Oh my days. Oh my days. Bro's skilling me. Oh, what? He's hiding behind a wall, shooting and then hiding. That's crazy. Okay, easy. I just want diamonds, please. Please just give me diamonds. I don't want to die. Bro, no. Nope. No. Oh, okay. I thought I was going to get stuck in that spider web then. Oh man, my heart is racing 255,000 kilometers an hour right now. I almost cried. I don't know if I want to go down there. I'm not going to lie. I'm in a tricky situation, guys. Okay, I'm going to head back up. I'm a bit scared. I'm not going to lie. Oh my goodness. My experiences with cave spiders, let's just say it's not been the best. So I certainly do not want to be testing my limits with them. So let's go ahead and sleep. We ain't making no chances. But thankfully, we now have a huge amount of stone. So hopefully we can start filling out this place a little bit better. Man, I need to invest in a stone cutter. Is it cobblestone or is it stone? Oh no, it's stone, isn't it? Oh my days. Okay, so I'm going to need stone stairs for here. I might grab a couple andesite ones as well, just because. Why not? I think I want a chimney on this one, so I'm not going to put any windows there. I'm not going to put any windows here either, because I might have like a staircase to some kind of balcony. I think that'll be nice. So I think this one, maybe just one window here. Yeah. That's good, mate. Bloody beautiful. Oh, and look at that. We had the perfect amount of stone stairs. That's crazy. So we'll go ahead and turn these stone brick into stone brick stairs, because this is where our windows are going to be. The fact I haven't even made another furnace to me is crazy. So let's go ahead and get another one of them bad boys going with some copper. Now, there is one more item I need to grab. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a pair of shears, grab ourselves a couple flowers, and search this forest for a beehive. I can't believe we're on day 6 and we still haven't found diamond. We could have, but I got scared and ran away like a little chicken. Hopefully we don't have to go too far to find these bees. You know what I've just realized? I forgot a campfire. What a rookie mistake. You have to run all the way back. That's just annoying. Just borrow some of this coal and boom. We got ourselves a campfire. Alright, now let's try that again. Looks like we've only got about 5 minutes to find this beehive and get all the way back before we have to deal with some scary monsters, which I do not want to do. If I'm going to be 73% honest with you, looks like we're going to have to swim across. Doesn't seem to be any in this forest here. Not that I can see. Oh, look, there's a dark oak forest over there. Oh my day. And a birch forest too. There's literally like every biome. Oh, a bee. 2 bees. Okay. Oh, 3 bees. Yes, please. They haven't got any honey. You have some flowers. I need honey, guys. Whoa, there's 4 bees. That means there should be another one nearby, right? I think that's what that means. I can't see any. All right, how long does it take you guys to make honey? Because I need 3 to make a beehive, because I haven't got silk touch. Ah, look at those cute fishes. Or should I say sea chicken. Delicious. Where did they go? What on earth? Man, can you hurry up and make honey? Is there another beehive anywhere else? Maybe I can steal another beehive and then just lure the bees over. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still pretty new to this whole bee thing, so I don't know much about them. Oh no, I think I've lost the beehive. There's a bee here. Oh, here it is. Whoop. Oh no. Man, you know what? Oh, no, please don't hurt me. Oh, they're still coming. Oh no. I didn't even get the beehive. No. Ow. They can't go in water, can they? There's no way. Yeah, what are you gonna do now, buddy? Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna probably die. Oh no, he's chill. Okay, so this was a fail. This was a mega fail. I was under the impression that I could break that without silk touch, but apparently not. I was lied to, and that kind of makes me sad. I don't like being sad. Doesn't feel good. Now hopefully we can find another beehive on the way back, because I feel like I just wasted that entire day there for nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's crazy. I feel like potentially the best thing to do is plant some oak saplings next to flowers. I feel like that's going to be our best bet to be able to get some bees. And honestly, I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place. But on a new day, our stone is pretty much ready to go. So let's grab it up, grab the andesite, and start filling in these walls so we can finally say that we have a place to live. It's time for us to stop being homeless. There we go. And it looks like we had plenty of andesite. I was worried we weren't going to have enough, but we definitely did. Now I'm going to grab some oak saplings and just start planting some of these bad boys kind of near some flowers. So I'm going to just do it up here, and there's a 5% chance that it will spawn with a beehive attached, as long as there's a flower within 1 block of the sapling. Any flower. Hey buddy, I thought he was going to attack me then. I kind of got a little bit scared. Okay, surely one of these trees will have a beehive. If not, then I'm going to cry. But our sugarcane farm is going so well. We can now expand this again. Man, look at all this sugarcane. Oh my days. In a few days, this sugarcane would be able to wrap around this entire lake. That's how fast it's growing. And honestly, I think we almost actually have enough sugarcane. We might not even need much more. But let's go ahead and harvest up this wheat. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. Look at all these crops. God damn. All those taters. We are desperately going to need to expand this farm. I guess it's not really a bad problem to have, having too many crops and not enough land. I mean, look at this. This is next level. I'm literally just planting this wherever I can. Don't worry, we're not going to keep it looking like this. This is horrible. But we have 8 wheat, which means we can make another 4 baby cows. Beautiful. They grow up so fast. No beehive on this one. So we'll chop this down and plant another one. Okay, next issue we need to deal with is storage. It's pretty pathetic. So I guess I'll just make up another 3 chests and kind of just quadruple how much storage we have. Much better. Okay, the next thing I think I need to do is head all the way over there and grab ourselves some spruce sapling. And depending on how close the dark oak forest is, we might grab some of them too. Hopefully before the day ends. We got about 5 minutes, which doesn't sound like much. Ooh, I wonder what's in these chests. Knockback 2. Okay. Golden nugget, I guess. Oh, there's a bee. Wait a minute. Why is there a bee here? That means there should be a beehive, right? Did I walk past the beehive? I don't see a beehive anywhere. I could be blind. It's a possibility. Okay, I gotta stop getting distracted because we don't have much time. I gotta go and get ourselves some spruce saplings. We just need 1, maybe 2, just to be safe. Man, this is a long walk. Definitely get more steps in. Oh, look. We got rose bushes. Yes, please. I'm gonna take all these. Oh, yes. Yes. But there's gonna be bees in there, isn't there? Oh no, and I don't even have my... You know what? Okay, run. I got the honeycomb. Are they still coming? No, they're not. Oh, they are. By the time I go back, they might not be angry at me, so I might be able to lure them all the way back to the base. Okay, that's the game plan. That is the game plan. I mean, it is so far away. Look how far it is. But look here, we got spruce, so let's just chop down this tree and hopefully get ourselves at least 2 saplings. I'd be happy with that. Oh, we got a bunch. Oh yeah, we got 3. Now where's this dark oak forest? Okay, it's just across the river. Oh nope, there's some on this side too. Beautiful. That is even better. We only got 3 dark oak saplings from that. Oh no, there's one up here. Oh my days. Okay, we're good. That was quick. Oh, I just saw peonies. Oh yes. Okay, gotta be careful because mobs can spawn during the day in here because it's dark. But I'm going to grab these bad boys up. I love peonies, guys. Oh my days. We got rose bushes and peonies. That's crazy. Okay, guys, this is the game plan. I need to run past the beehive. Using these flowers, bring some bees back. I need at least 2. And then we can head back to the base with the bees. And because we have honeycomb, we can make a beehive and get unlimited honey. Oh, yes. Sorry that I just gave you some serious whiplash there with the camera. That's crazy. I won't do that again. I'm sorry. Okay, I have no idea where that beehive was. So I really don't have time to be taking any detours. Hopefully we can run past another one by accident. If not, that's low-key kind of sad, but it is what it is. Please. Oh, yes. I see 1 bee. I need 2. Where's my other one? Where's my bee guys? I'm pretty sure there was a bee over there anyway. So if I just bring this fella back, we could be onto a winner. Come on, mate. Come with me. Please have a friend over here. Please. It is dark, so we got to be careful. Dude, I really hope I can find another bee. I'm going to be so sad if I only get 1. That's just going to ruin everything. Come on, mate. Come on. I don't have time to be waiting for you, bro. Come on. Please. Oh, no. Bang. Nope. Hey. I got flowers, bro. Come on, man. No, please don't make this. There's a creeper. Oh, no. What am I going to do? Oh, no. Please don't see me. Guys, I'm getting literal shivers right now. Oh, my days. Oh, there's a spider over there. Please, where's the other bee? Oh, no, there's a spider there too. There's some... Okay. No, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to leave the bee behind. I'm sorry, I can't. Oh, man. Am I a horrible person for leaving that bee to deal with all those spiders and skeletons? Maybe, but that's not cool. What, bro? What are these fellas doing? Bro, this isn't your house. Die. Please die. At least I got knockback too. No. Oh, come on, man. Not on the farm. Okay, that's one. Gotta watch my surroundings. Okay, we're good. I swear, if I walk in my house and there's a creeper, I'm gonna cry. Okay, we're good. Oh my days. This was the scariest night. Now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back and see if I can find that bee. I feel so bad. Okay, he's right there. Oh, yes. Oh my days. But there's a creeper. Okay, let's deal with this fella first. He survived. I'm so happy right now. Why is he not dead? Oh my days. Okay, I need to find another bee in this forest. I swear there was another one. You're friendly, right? Yeah, you're good. Bro, come on. Where is he? Where is he? Please, please, bees. Where you at? Where you at, my boy? Or boys? Or I guess, can bees be girls? I don't know. That's not for me to decide. I'm not a beetologist. Man, come on. I just need a couple bees. Why does this have to be so hard? I've literally spent like 2 or 3 days just... Oh. I seen you, my boy. Please come back. Baby, come back. Amen, 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 amen. My boy. Found a beehive. If we're quiet, they might come out. Should I knock? No, they'll be angry if I knock. I guess I just gotta wait. Hello, my friend. How nice of you to join us. So, is it just you or is there someone else? You have a family? Hello? I don't know. Does he have a family? I guess not. Well, hopefully we'll come across that other bee that is closer to our base, but I don't like our chances. But we'll at least bring this fella back. At least during the day, we shouldn't run into any problem. Unless there's a random skeleton under a tree somewhere. But at least we're not going to come back to 2 creepers. Hey. Come on, man. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Where's the other fella gone? I swear he was around here somewhere. Where'd he go? Come on. He was just here. What? Are you kidding me? Why is this so difficult? Bro, there he is. What's he doing over here? Bro just started flying off in his own. Is this even the same bee? Oh well, I guess it's a bee, so that's the important part. But the thing I want to know is, where did that other bee go? I seen him come in this village. Bro, he could be anywhere. I'm just going to get this single bee back to our base. I feel like that's the best I can do right now. I can't get over how difficult this is. Why are bees so obnoxiously hard to get? Like, bro, you're a bee, you make honey. Okay, so I'm going to quickly make a beehive. I'm going to get this fella to live in there. Come with me, mate. No, sorry. Please don't fly away. Okay, that's your new bee home. Okay, in there. Please go in there. Please. Right there. Come on, just let it happen. Yes, okay. We got 1 bee. Now I just need 1 more. Dude, it's almost nighttime. Why? I'm not even going to bother. I need to wait till we have a full day to get another bee. I can't believe how difficult this has been. This has been ridiculous. It should not be this hard to get bees, but it looks like our farm has been growing. So let's go ahead and harvest it up. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a hoe on us, so we can't really do anything with these extra crops, except store them and make baby. Thank you. At least we have 1 bee. That is progress. Now, I'm really not liking this house right now. It's making me feel really uncomfortable knowing that it's nowhere near done. So I want to at least get the roof started. At least the outline. For these front bits, I'm going to do something very simple. Just something like that. It gets the job done. Oh, did you see that parkour? That was phenomenal. Oh man, I don't even have enough. That's just depressing. Rise and shine, cheeky buggers. It's time to go get more flies. I mean bees. Flies, what are you even talking about there, mate? Alright, now 1 more bee is all we need, and then we are good, guys. We are going to be absolutely gravy, baby. Now let me find 1 bee, and let's make sure it's easy to come back. Okay, I don't want any distractions. I'm going right back to that other beehive that we found on this side, and I hope there's another bee nearby. Maybe he was just out on the trip last time. Please. I don't know how to tell if there's any bees in there. I guess we just gotta wait. Should I plant a flower? Maybe? Man, come on. I'm literally gonna cry. Should I just like break it and then run away and then find the bees again? I think that's what I'm gonna do. There's no bees in there. Oh my god, I was just literally waiting for bees to come out. There's none in there. Oh man. I'm gonna have to swim to the other side again. It's literally day 9 and I've spent like 4 days just trying to get bees. I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe this. Once we get bees, we're gonna be set though. We have literally everything we need once we have 1 more bee. Now I need to figure out where the other beehive was. It was over here somewhere. Where you at, my boy? I literally don't understand why there's no bees anywhere. This is ridiculous. I might send an email to Mojang complaining. Can we even get beehives in this birch forest? I'm pretty sure there was. I'm almost 100,000% certain. Oh, there's pumpkins. I might take them actually. Dude, we are running low on food. We only got 16 bread. But hey, we got pumpkins, so that's got to count for something, right? I'm going to have to swim over here again. Oop, there's lava there. That was close. That would have been so sad. After all this time looking for bees, just dying to lava. That's crazy. Oh, we got lilac. And I know we got sunflowers. So that's pretty much all 4 tall flowers, which is beautiful. Because I'd like to make some flower farms. I think that'd be really nice. I found a bee. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Okay, we don't have much time. Come with me. Oh man, you don't know how long I've been waiting for you, my friend. Oh, this might be the best day of my life. Come on. We don't have much time. It's almost night. All right, I think we're in the clear. We got the bee. Our base is just on the other side of this village, and we still got maybe 30 seconds before it's nighttime. Come on, man. We're so close. Man, that roof really just does something. Really makes the build look so much better. And we haven't even done the top roof yet. Telling you, hey. No, please don't go the wrong way. Come on, man. I didn't come all this way for nothing. Okay, here is your new home. Okay, have fun. Yes. Okay, we got 2 bees. All my days. So now I can go ahead and make up the campfire. Chuck that underneath this. And boom, now we got honey and we got bees. Okay, now we are grooving. So I can go ahead and make a second beehive. I need the other bee to come out so we can make bee babies. Come on, man. Man, come on, what's he doing in there? There we go. Make bee babies. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to quickly plant up these spruce saplings and this dark oak one as well, just so we can get them going. Now it's time to do the very top roof. So to do that, I'm going to pretty much turn all this cobbled deep slate into cobbled deep slate stairs. And I'm going to use dirt because I have no bamboo to just build all the way up, because I'm a little bit lazy, not going to lie. Yeah, honesty is the best policy. Oh, man. Oh, come on. That's just ridiculous. And I'm going to start planning up this top roof, which will come out like this and then like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Boom. Okay, I've done that one too far, haven't I? Yes, I have. Oh my goodness. Okay, I caught them both. Beautiful. So it's going to be like this. Guys, I do this roof a lot. I'm not going to lie. If you've seen me build anything, you'll be saying, oh my God, come on, Joza, you lazy boy. Create something different. You know what? No, I love this. I love this design. I think it looks so good. I'm not gonna lie, I probably should come up with a new design. I will. I definitely will. But I love this design, man. It just looks so bloody beautiful. We might come up with a new design in this 100 days. We might try something different. But this is our starter build, okay? This is our starter house. So we're gonna be sticking to what we know before we start experimenting. Okay. So now we do need a little bit more deep slate to finish up this roof. But if we go into free cam and have a look, it's looking pretty nice. So far, so good. But now that we have a couple spruce plank, I can go ahead and turn these into some spruce slabs and start getting the foundations for a staircase laid in. So I think we'll chuck the staircase in here, right where there's a wall, which is perfect, with no windows, I should say. So now we have access to this second floor, which is amazing, which means I can go ahead and get some of these birch logs turned into planks and then some of the planks turned into stairs, because this second floor is going to be using birch for the wall. Now I'm going to place in stairs just like we did on the bottom floor for where we're going to be placing in the windows. And yeah, I did say this second floor was going to be small. Remember, this is only our starter house. This is going to get us through the first little bit. So it's definitely not the best, but you know, I think it's going to be nice. Now this one in particular will not have any windows. So I'm just going to fill this in and I'm going to strip all the log. Look how nice that looks. That's very, very nice. Now I'm going to do that very same thing on this one here, because once again, there's going to be no windows in this one because there's going to be a roof there. And if I could just reach these ones, there we go. Beautiful, mate. Man, this house has really come together so fast once we stopped wasting all our time on these bees. But we do have a little bit of honey. I think I should invest in one more beehive. That'll get us going. That'll do us for a while. And I guess I'll chuck this one, put this one right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking a lot better. Guess we'll just start harvesting up our farm again. Boom. And we'll see how many cows we can make. And you know what? While we're breeding, can we make up any more bees just before the end of the day? Let's grab up our cheap flowers. We don't have any on my days. Come on, can we get another bee out? Give me some dandelion. Oh no, they already went back inside. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I guess I'll see them in the morning. Dude, our house is coming together so nicely. It's certainly not a house yet, but it's getting there very quickly. Alrighty, we're on day 11 and we're looking pretty healthy. I do need to make more bees because we need windows. We got a baby. We do have 2 adults in there. We just got to wait for them to wake up, you know, whatever they're doing in there. What are you guys doing? Huh? What are you doing? Making honey? I need to get some more campfires. I'm going to do that while I wait for them to come out. I need 2, which thankfully for us is going to be very easy to do because we have so much stuff. Look at that. And boom and boom. Oh, that's almost ready to go. And make baby. Oh no, that's a baby. Come on, man. Yes, there we go. Okay, now we're going to have 4. We got 4 bees now. That is phenomenal. Now, any extra honey we get, I'm not going to make more beehives. I'm going to start saving it up. But we need to go get diamonds. It is bad. How do we not have diamonds yet? That is wild. Now, let's jump all the way down. Boom. And I don't want to deal with cave spiders. So I'm just going to dig in a line because I need to get the deep state anyway. Now, hopefully we don't have people coming from behind. I think we should be okay. We're at negative 46, so we should be at a good level for diamonds. I literally just need 2. I would like to get a couple more for like a diamond shovel and a diamond pickaxe. That would be nice. But right now I'll take what I can get. I need at least 2. I mean, we need to get a lot of levels before we can do anything anyway. I guess I'll just dig in a straight line to either find a cave or some diamond. Hopefully that's not going to take too long. Okay, we're literally not finding anything. I've been mining for ages. So I'm going to go back and see if I can find some in the cave. I'm not going to sit there and just mine aimlessly in a straight line. That's so boring. So there is a cave spider spawner here. I want to block that off. I don't want to be dealing with them. Let's see if we can find something going this way. Oh wait, this is a geode, right? Oh yeah, that could be useful. I don't know what for, but it could be. But I just need diamonds. There has to be diamonds in here. This is a pretty decent sized cave. Oh yes, yes, yes. Look at that. Oh my days. Thank you. And that's 2 as well. Is there some behind? No. Look, I did say 2. So if that's all we get, I'm happy. I'm happy for now. I'll just continue this way. Oh, there's some creepers. Jeepers creepers. Boom. Oh, this is a big cave. There's got to be more in here. There has to be. Come on. There's no way there's not. I mean, look how big this place is. I mean, it's not gigantic, but, you know, it's not small. Look at all those skeletons. I don't even want to even try. I also don't want to get lost down here. It seems like it would be very sad. Yes. Okay, there's at least 2. Are we good? Is there any mobs? Jackpot. Yes. Oh my days. Oh baby, we got 3. Oh, we got 4. Oh, we got 5. Oh my goodness gracious me. We have been forgiven. Oh man, finally. This feels so good. Dude, we got 12 diamonds. Oh, 11, sorry, I can't count. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm gonna go back. Oh, no, we did. We got 12. I'm gonna go back up because I'm pretty happy with that. I cannot complain. I said I'd be happy with 2. We got 12. So, mate, that's a bloody bargain. I'm gonna make my merry way all the way back up. Just have a quick snack. And we're going to head back to our base. Here's the ladder. Beautiful. Secured. We got 12 diamonds. That is amazing. And home sweet home. Okay, so we have diamonds. Oh, we don't have obsidian. But there's a big lava lake. Okay, we're good. We're good. We have diamonds. We have sugarcane. We have cows. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're onto a winner. Oh, and we've got honey. Yes, please. Man, everything is coming together so nicely. So first of all, I'm going to make up a bunch of cobbled deep slate slabs and we're going to finish up the planning of the roof. So a simple line through here, just like that, and finishing up this one through here. Boom. Okay. I also forgot the stairs, so we'll quickly grab them. We'll head back up one more time to finish this part here. Oh goodness, do we even have enough? No way. We're missing 2. Come on, man. And boom. Okay. Now the roof is planned. If we see that from free cam, it's looking good. Okay, it's looking better. It's coming together nice. Now I did say I was going to put a door here, didn't I? So let's grab up our stuff and get some kind of door put in just for future expansion. Very nice. Okay, we definitely need to get this house finished because we're already on day 12 and we're not even finished yet. That's crazy. Now I'm going to use this copper to make up a bunch of copper trapdoors and then start turning it into waxed copper trapdoors and slowly start adding them in. Now, before we do the roof, I need to make sure I finish this second floor so I can at least walk up there. We got a bunch of spruce saplings and it looks like they're all ready to go. So let's chop these cheeky fellas down just like that. I have a mod that makes the leaves kind of dissipate a little bit faster so you don't have to sit there and wait for them to slowly decay. It's super annoying just sitting there waiting for the leaves to decay, so it's a bit more realistic. Once the logs are gone, everything kind of just goes, which is bloody beautiful, mate. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just chuck a bunch of them down as well. So now we're good to go ahead and get that second floor done. Hopefully 30 will be enough. I don't want to make too much. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 to spare. That's beautiful. Now I am actually going to have a third floor kind of in the roof, but I think I want to make it out of trap trapdoors. So I'll make 6. 6 should be enough. And I'm going to go like this. So up to the top with the ladders right there. I think that's nice. Then that gives you access to this roof, which I guess I do need to make more. So I'm going to grab this fella back. Oops, I made extra trapdoors. That's embarrassing. I don't think 31 is going to be enough, but that's all the logs we got because I just made a bunch of useless trapdoors. I mean, we're definitely going to need them in the future, but not right now. I am going to need to turn this top one into a block because otherwise I can't place the ladder. But I might have this part here open. I'm not sure yet. We'll leave it like that for now. Maybe we'll go one more. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we've got some flooring. Let's now make sure we light the area up because we don't want to come home to some cheeky monsters. That should be enough lighting for now. I really want to get this house done, so I'm going to go ahead and spend some time grabbing some clay and also some granite to make the roof. So let's go ahead and get that done. Alright, I've got a bunch of granite and a couple bricks. The rest are all smelting, taking their sweet time. But we are definitely a lot closer to being done. Now, I'm going to make a couple polished granite slabs, a bunch of regular granite slabs, and a couple brick slabs as well. And I'm going to fill in this roof using a mixture of all three. I am going to need more. Already ran out on my days. But the first roof is done. Now we just... on my days. Now we just need to go ahead and do this other one. There we go. We almost had the perfect amount as well. Just 2 spare. Now I can go ahead and do the same thing with these brick. Hopefully this will be enough. We'll find out very soon. But with this ladder, we have easy access to the roof. Very nice. Oh, I think we're going to be absolutely splendid, mate. Oh yeah, look at this with plenty to spare. I was worried we weren't going to have enough, but we had so many. Oh my days. Look at that. That is what I'm talking about. Now with the roof, oh my days, just fell into a massive cow pit. Can I even get out? Yes, I can. Thank the Lord. Thank the heavens. Now, before I have a look, let me quickly finish the walls on the top floor. Man, look at all this extra brick that we've got. We have so much spare. Just going to make sure we smelt up the rest of it though, because I'm definitely going to be needing that. But I do have a bunch of birch remaining, so there's no reason for me to wait on finishing up this top floor. Oh, I accidentally did a oak. Oh my days. Thankfully, we have plenty of oak logs remaining, so we can just go ahead and replace that. And damn, be a bit careful next time, buddy boy. Make sure to fill in this bit here, this little bit over here, and then finally the 3 spots on the roof. Can I? No, I can't. I'm gonna have to build over there. And there we go. Mate, that is absolutely splendid. Look at this. This is crazy. Now let me grab some more honey and food. We're on to carrot, which is not the best, but we have 15 honeycomb and 14 copper trapdoors, so I should be able to get a good portion of these windows done now. Oh, how did I forget to do these? Oh my goodness, that's better. I have 6 copper trapdoors left. I want to fill this one and that one up there in, just so we can at least see what it's going to look like. So I'll just chuck in these little stairs here. They're gonna have to do a little bit of extracurricular activities just to get these bad boys in. You know what? It might be easier to go on this side to get these in. I really don't want to be placing logs to do this, but I don't have a choice. Boom, boom. And now if we go into free cam to have a look at that, this place is looking much nicer, even though there's literally no details. Just a roof, a bunch of walls, and a little bit of texturing, but it's coming along nicely. I do like it a lot. Now this house is looking really nice. I'm really liking how it's come together, even though we haven't added any details. Now, the next thing we need to do, the next main issue is this farm. It is atrocious. So I do want to add some farms in, but we're going to need to do a little bit of landscaping because this land is not good. Now, in order to do that, I'm going to need to make our first diamond tool, which of course will be a shovel. So I'm going to go ahead and try and manage this entire kind of landscape here because currently we're not working with anything good, but that's going to take a while. So I'm going to do that in the form of a time lapse because it's just the best way to do it. So I'll see you guys in a second. And obviously we've done a lot of work. This place is looking a little bit better. but there's still so much more to do. Now I did a little bit of resource gathering and this is what we've got. I went down into the caves to find gravel, but I ended up finding a bunch of diamonds too. So if I add the ones we had from previous, now we've got 38. But now it is time to finally get ourselves an enchanting table, which means I'm going to need a diamond pickaxe. And thankfully for us, there is a massive lava lake up there that we almost fell into earlier. So I'm going to run up there, use this beautiful, delicious water bucket and grab ourselves enough obsidian for not only an enchanting table, but also a nether portal. Because I'm going to definitely need to go to the nether to get some XP. And it should be around here somewhere. Yes, here it is. Beautiful. So now all that's left to do is mine up each of these pieces. I just need 14. And there we go, 14. Now we can head back. It is night time, so I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. But, mate, we got a shield. There's nothing that can take us on. Watch this. Bam, bam. You know what? I'm not even needing a shield, bro. This game's too easy. Alright, so we have ourselves 14 obsidian, which means I'm going to be able to get myself an enchanting table once I eliminate some of these cows. But let's breed them up first. I guess that's a good way to get some XP too. But now I'll just take some of these cheeky buggers out. Okay, that should be enough for now. Oh my goodness, I can't even get out. Come on, guys. Okay, there we go. We got 17 leather, but more importantly, 42 raw beef, which we desperately need because I'm sick of eating these carrots. But I'll make up a book and then boom, we have an enchanting table. Bloody beauty, mate. I just need to figure out where to put it. I feel like I should put it over here somewhere and build like a tower or something. Maybe right here. Beautiful. That will do us bloody beautiful, mate. Efficiency 1. Oh, we got to get the books first. We need 15 bookshelves. Right now I have enough books for 3. Well, 2. So I'm definitely going to need to be getting a bunch more cows. But I guess while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get ourselves a nether portal. Finally, I know. It's taken a while. But I think I'm going to chuck this nether portal over in the wall here. It'll make a lot more sense once I have a lot more stone, but I'm hoping to get myself a nice diamond pickaxe to make collecting the stone a whole lot easier. Please be a good spawn, please. Okay, let's go back because I'm gonna need a piece of gold armor. Otherwise, I'm going to get absolutely destroyed. And I don't really want to get destroyed today. That's not in the playbook, mate. Thankfully, I got 5 raw gold. I'll just smelt them bad boys up. Looks like we have a ton of bricks now. So I'm going to go ahead and turn them into blocks of brick. 40. That's not too shabby, mate. I need to try and make sure I keep this stuff semi-sorted. Because right now, it's kind of getting away from us. Okay, that's a little bit better. Our gold is done, so I'm going to make a helmet. There we go. It's looking a little bit weird with a gold helmet and then emerald armor for the rest. But let's head into our nether portal and hopefully not die. Now the objective here is just to collect as much nether quartz as possible, just to get ourselves, of course, some quartz, but also just a couple more levels. Thankfully, nether quartz gives a ton of XP. So early game, I think we're going to be just fine. Or they still attack me. Oh my days. Oh my days. Dude, I really don't want to die right now. Okay, we have to do it, man. Dude, I hate this biome so much. Oh, they're shooting the hoglins. What? I had no idea they did that. That's crazy. Good job, mate. Well done, buddy. I appreciate you, my guy. Helping a brother out. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't enjoy being in the nether. It's just so dangerous for no reason. All I know is I want to get the hell out of this biome because this is not a fun biome to be in. I think I'll head over there. Okay, this biome is a lot safer. I do not like that red one. Okay, there's a ghast. We gotta get the hell away from him, man. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay, all my days. Oh, 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 oh man. Dude, he did like half my health then. That's crazy. I just want to get some nether quartz. Is this even worth the risk? I mean, it's not really the worst thing if we die because we're only 27 days into this, but I really don't want to be doing it again. Should I be mining the gold as well? Does that give XP? It doesn't seem to, no. Oh, do not fall there. Oh my days. Oh my days, he just scared the daylights out of me. What's he doing just chilling behind me? What? Bro's just curious. You're friendly, right? Don't look at me like that, man. Come on. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this kind of level, 28, almost 29, because I know that when I do breed and kill some more cows, I should be able to get the remaining levels. So I'm going to navigate my way back, hopefully without dying, because that would suck. And we're hopefully going to finally have access to some decent tool. Oh my days, it's about time. I just need to figure out where the nether portal is. Oh, there it is. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. And okay, we made it without dying. That is phenomenal. It's just about the best thing that's happened so far. So now I just have to breed enough of these cows to get the perfect amount of leather, and then we're going to be okay. Now I'm going to expand this kind of area just in here, just so I can see more easily how many cows there are. They're pretty densely packed. So I'll probably expand it just about this far, just so they've got a bit more space to kind of breathe. Oh, bro, want some? Okay. Boom, boom. And we have a ton of sugarcane. So this will definitely be enough for 15 bookshelves. If I craft up how many we have now, we've got 5, so we're actually not too far off. 15 is the number you need to be able to get the max level enchant. Grab up this steak. Finally, mate. I guess while I'm waiting for these guys to breed up a bit more, before I go ahead and take a bunch of them out, I'm going to see if I can find some cows in the wild and steal their leather instead. Looks like there's a bunch over here. Oh my days. Hell yeah, man. Alright, I got 11 from the wild, so I only need 19 more, which I should be able to get from these buggers over here. I feel confident that I've got enough cows now. I just need one more, and there's only one adult cow. Oh yeah, just enough. Lucky we went to the wild. We still got a ton of babies. Look at all these cheeky buggers. They're going to grow up eventually. But the most important thing is done. We now have another 10 bookshelves, which gives us a total of 15. And we're also just level 30, which is perfect, because that means we're now able to finally enchant this diamond pickaxe. Hopefully we can get efficiency 4. I'm okay if we get fortune or silk touch as well. Either one would be perfect. That is disgusting. What the hell? Unbreaking 3. Come on, man. That is so depressing. Which actually reminds me, I haven't fully completed this farm. I need to go ahead and fill all of this in with wheat seeds. I didn't have enough to fill it in earlier. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty sad about that. I was really hoping for efficiency 4, but even this one's just saying I'm breaking 3. That's not good at all. Not a good start to our enchanting journey. But we are still getting a ton of honey. We have so much. I think we have enough to go ahead and complete this inside. All of the windows in here. Just gonna have to start breeding up some more cows to get XP. So I was hoping to do the next part with some better tools, but obviously I'm just gonna have to wait it out to get level 30 again and try again. So I'm gonna start digging out this area and getting it kind of ready for the next kind of part that I want to do. I have kind of a general idea for how I want this area to go, but I just kind of need to dig and get a feel for how I want it to be finished. Obviously I need stone to complete the walls, but that will happen once I get a better pickaxe with more than just Unbreaking 3. Now, while I do a ton of digging and landscaping, I'm also going to be collecting a bunch of the resources that we're growing. So the spruce and the dark oak, as well as maybe some oak trees over here. And I'm going to keep intermittently farming the wheat farm, this farm here, and growing some cows. And I'm just going to keep going until I'm level 30. So that'll probably take maybe an hour, maybe less, I'm not sure. Hopefully we can get a lot done in that time. So enjoy the time lapse. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're level 30. So let's give this another crack. Hopefully we get efficiency 4. It does say I'm breaking 3. Okay, beautiful. Efficiency 4 and I'm breaking 3. That's what I wanted. Okay, now we can finally get our hands on a ton of stone. See, that's what we should have got before. Now we have burnt through all of our wheat. I think we had 3 stacks, but I used pretty much all of the wheat on breeding these guys up to get to level 30. I ended up killing a bunch as well just to get that finished off, but the majority of it was done from just the breeding. But I'm so happy I'm finally going to be able to get stone, because that's really going to make this place look so much better. I need stone. It's my bread and butter. I'm not going to lie, breeding up cows is such an easy way to get some early game XP. You're essentially turning wheat into XP, which is phenomenal. But now with this brand new pickaxe, Let's grab up some torches. 19 will be okay, I guess. And let's grab a bunch of stone. Oh man, look how much faster this is. This is so good, guys. Already have a full stack. That's crazy. I'm also going to need to collect this coal, so good thing it's popping up. Gonna need this to smelt up our stone. I guess the best thing to do is to start smelting up that stone now while we're mining, and also make up a couple more furnaces. Alright, we got 4 blasting at the same time. That is beautiful, mate. Alright, we have a ton of cobblestone. We have even more smelting up, and we're getting very close to level 30 again. Now that we have a very decent pickaxe, I need to get my hands on a very decent shovel with hopefully the same enchants. I need efficiency 4 and unbreaking, so I should be able to get pretty close to level 30 by breeding these guys, and whatever's remaining I'll get from killing them. Oh my days, this is definitely the way to go. There we go, boom, level 30 from cows. That's amazing. I just gotta somehow get out. There we go, that was easy peasy, mate. Alright, I need to grab myself a diamond, 2 stick, craft up a brand new shovel, because this one's pretty much dead, and cross my little pinky toes and hope that I get efficiency 4. Oh, come on, mate. What the hell is that? That's disgusting. First the pickaxe and then the shovel. What the hell is going on? I'm pretty sure that's as unlucky as we could have gotten, but it is what it is. All I know is we have a ton of stone now, so we can finally start getting this place looking good. So first of all, I want to start over here, and I want to start adding in some stone kind of things. Now I'm going to use a mix of cobblestone and regular stone. Oh, maybe I should get tough. I definitely should get tough. I know I've got some in here. 37. Okay, that's not as much as I thought we had, but it should be enough. So this is the kind of look we're going to have. Of course, I'm going to build it up a little bit more. I'm just trying to get a general rough shape. Now, I don't have much andesite. I've only got 5, which is not the best. Oh, come on, not these guys. Oh, they're just staring at me. I don't really want to fight them, to be honest. But I was just over there. I have enough string to make a bow. I have a couple arrows in here. Not many at all. So I'm going to try and pick a couple of them off from my building. Oh, he's coming straight for me. I'm missing every shot. Oh my days. I got him. I got the leader. Oh yeah, mate. I'm gonna have a quick nap so I can go and finish the rest of them. Too easy, bro. Come on. I haven't even got any armor. So this is kind of what I'm gonna be going for. It's pretty simple, but I think it's gonna look okay. Now I'm gonna have some kind of dock going out that way. That's why I've kind of got the path heading towards here, but I think it's gonna look good. I've got some cool ideas for this. I mean, it looks a little bit funny right now, but once we have it all in and kind of more obviously detailed, it's really going to start looking good. I guess I can get the oak logs and kind of start preparing it so we can kind of see how it's going to look. I don't know the exact design I'm going to be going with, but I know I'm going to be using oak log. Oop, just like this. You can kind of get a better idea for how this is going to take shape. I have a feeling it's probably going to need to go out a little bit further, but I'm not entirely sure just yet. But I think that's going to look nice. When is this shovel going to break, man? It's lasting. Oh, there we go. It was lasting forever. So that's planned up pretty nicely. Now with these walls here, I want to turn it into stone like that. Now, of course, I'm going to try and shape it up a little bit better. If you've seen me build these kind of things before, you know exactly what I do. Just this kind of very simple design with a slight overhang. Works well for me every time. I love it. So you can kind of get the idea of what I'm going to be going for. Now, obviously, I do need to get some stairs and slabs. And of course, andesite. That's going to make that look a little bit better. Oop, all of our cobblestone is cooked up. Got to keep that going. But if I grab up some stone stairs and slabs and then I throw these into the mix, man, this thing really starts to come together with that. Have a look at that, guys. All my days. Absolutely perfect. Now I also need to add these into here as well. I mean, just look at that. Oh my days. That is phenomenal, guys. It's barely anything. I still need to do this entire thing, but it's good to see that it's already coming together. Just add a little bit of stairs into there. Oh yeah, that is nice. I love that. That looks cool. Alright, but now that we've got a decent pickaxe, a ton of stone, some nice farms kind of started, it's time to really get this starter house finished because it's still not done. We're on day 35. I literally said I was going to build it quick because obviously we never really do. I always wait a little bit too long. I was hoping to not do that today, but obviously it seems that I just can't seem to build starter houses within a decent time frame. So I'm going to go through detail this entire house. Then I'm going to add in all of the stone to the back walls all the way around. Then I'm going to go ahead and detail all of this area too. All of the grass, adding in some farms, maybe another house or two kind of in here, and get this entire area here kind of finished, because right now we haven't really done much of this lake. I know I want to get some huge rolling farmlands around that side, because I mean the land is very nice for that. It's looking like it's going to be beautiful, but I just need to get this area at least complete, because we are on day 35, so we are running very low on time. Considering what we've accomplished already, it's not much. So it's time to really get our butts into gear and get this thing moving. So enjoy that absolutely phenomenal time lapse. I'll see you guys in a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you that was going to be epic. This place has changed so quickly. We are on day 49, but this place is really coming together. And we're just about level 30. So all I have to do is eliminate a couple Big Macs real quick. Just like that. And then now I can go ahead and grab myself another shovel. Now it is extremely important that we get a fast shovel, because I need to get the land fixed, because right now it is impossible to build on it. And if we want to change this entire lake, I'm gonna need to be a little bit faster. So fingers crossed we can get ourselves Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 on this shovel. Please. Okay, Fortune 3. Let's see what we get. And we get, oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my days. Okay, now we're on a absolute roll. So let me dump this silly Unbreaking one, and let's start shaping up this area. Of course, I need to get rid of all this kind of land on this side. On the other side of our little starter home, I mean, there's not a huge amount of space on this side, but it's better than what we had. That is for sure. Now, I am going to start building this up as well, because I do want multi-levels around the entire thing. I think that'll be nice. I mean, this land is kind of shaped pretty nicely already, so I don't really need to do much changing. I'm just kind of raising this part up, and then obviously building that part down, just like this. Eventually I'll have to work on this part up here too, but the main focus is getting at least around the lake done. I think instead of digging it all the way down to this level, I'm going to raise this up one as well, because I feel like it's a little bit weird with it being at the exact same height as the water the entire way around. So I'm going to make sure that I build some of it up, and I'm also going to gently reshape some of this lake. Turns out this lake is a lot bigger than it initially appeared to be. Gonna have this come up another block as well. Oh man, we are very low on steak. Oh my days, we have one left. I'm really happy with how this starter house has turned out. I think it's looking really nice. One of the nicest houses I've made for sure. I'm very surprised. I think it looks really nice. Just gorgeous. I'm pretty happy with this dock too. Like this whole area. I think it just turned out so beautiful. It's phenomenal. But anyway, stop getting distracted, mate. I've obviously made my way along here, and we're getting towards this area here. So my idea is to kind of fix up this lake area, because it's pretty shocking. And I want to kind of try and build some kind of river that's flowing down from up here somewhere, and then build some kind of bridge over across. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is I want to do something cool here. I think that'll be nice. But obviously before we do that, we need to get the land fixed up and make it a little bit easier to build on. So you can see I've come pretty far along the lake. I think I need to tidy this bit up a little bit, but I'm kind of building this area up, and I'm going to expand this kind of lake and cut this down and have it dig deeper in here and have the bridge across there, if that makes sense. So this whole thing is coming together pretty nicely. I'm probably going to build this up to 3 blocks high, to be honest, just like this. But obviously this area here is going to be the side where the most terraforming is going to be done. Over on this side there is a lot less to do. So hopefully we can get through this part here and then swiftly move through that side. That's what I'm hoping. But if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I get very into the terraforming. I really love to customize the land and make something that works well for me. Obviously that means I end up spending a whole lot of time on the terraforming, but I truly think it is worth it for sure. But we are now halfway through the 100 days, so I need to make sure that I focus on getting this done within hopefully the next 5 or so days. Oh no, man, this shield makes it so easy to survive. I haven't even needed to make armor. Man, we're having to do so much block placing. I haven't even been able to get a full inventory of dirt yet, because pretty much every single block that I break, I end up placing in a different spot. I've literally had to come back to the base to grab extra dirt because of how much we've been using. But this place is so big, it takes forever to walk from one side to the other. By the end of this, I'm going to have a massive road heading all the way around, so you'll be able to run or even walk across the whole thing. And I want to time how long it's going to take for us to completely sprint around the entire thing. I think that'll be interesting to see, just so we can get a better idea of the actual scale of this thing. I think it might be smart to invest in getting a horse too, but I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find a saddle. But we are coming towards the other side, and this side is going to be more farmlandy. So I'm not going to have to do as much landscaping. The land can be much more rugged. So of course I'm going to do a little bit of shaping, but not much. So once I connect this bit to the land over there, we should be able to move through pretty quickly. Before I move on any further, I need to make sure I clear all of this though and turn it into water. Oh my days, that's going to take a little bit of time, especially with the stone at the back. But I do need some stone, so it's not really the worst thing in the world, I guess. And with this pickaxe, it's kind of quick, so I can't really be complaining. But this area is certainly the largest kind of area that I've ever tried to do in such a short period of time. Like, I would even go as far as to say that this could possibly be bigger than my main world. I mean, a huge portion of it is a massive lake in the middle, but I mean, this is huge. This is an enormous space. It would be interesting if I could eventually create schematics of both worlds and then put them right next to each other just to see the difference. Now, just because we haven't got a huge amount of time, I don't think it's smart for me to go ahead and go absolutely crazy on detailing this kind of area, at least underneath the water. So for now, I'm just going to keep it 1 block deep, and if we do get time, I'll come back to it. I know, it's probably not going to look as good as it could if I made it a couple blocks deep, but this entire lake is actually pretty shallow. Like, at most, it's only a few blocks deep in the middle, so I guess it doesn't really make sense to make it super deep anyway. But because we are on day 50, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this entire thing done. We are running very, very low on time. This is definitely a project which is worthy of a few hundred days. I mean, this lake is absolutely enormous. But I guess that's the challenge of this 100 days. Trying to fill out this entire lake in such a short period of time. It wouldn't really be a challenge if I didn't give myself such a short amount of time. So it's really going to be able to test our skills in trying to get things done quickly. But we're now on the start of day 53. So we've done a pretty good job. Now, we haven't got a huge amount of gravel. I don't even know if we're going to have enough to even wrap a quarter of the way around the entire lake, but I'm going to start trying to dig it out. Just trying to get kind of like a rough idea of where this path is going to flow. So we've made it to this part here, and that's roughly a third of the entire lake surrounded by this coarse dirt path, which wraps all the way from over there down to where we are here. But I've only got 1 stack left, so we're certainly not going to be able to get even close to being done. And unfortunately, I ended up getting fortune on this shovel, which means if we harvest any gravel, it's going to turn into flint every single time, which is obviously not good. It's going to make getting our hands on more coarse dirt a little bit more challenging, but it is what it is. We can't really change it. I mean, we could try and get another shovel, but I really need to get my hands on an efficiency 4 axe first. I feel like that's a little bit more important, but now we're completely out of coarse dirt. But I guess it did make it quite a long way, a lot further than I thought it was going to make it, so it's not really that bad, I guess. But I can go back to just terraforming this land and making it a little bit easier to kind of navigate. Oh, and we've got a full inventory. Oh my days. Honestly, I don't even know where to find gravel in this world. Maybe in the mountains? I'm not actually entirely sure. But man, that side looks so much easier. Obviously, I'm just going to need to do a lot of wood cutting. But I guess that's okay because we're going to need the logs anyway. Oh, hang on. I've got an extra stack and a bit of coarse dirt in there. I missed that. Wow. Oh my days. It's like Christmas. I'm going to remove this sugarcane here because I feel like it's a little bit ugly. I don't like it. I'll eventually make a actual sugarcane farm that looks nice over there somewhere. Yeah, this side is a whole lot easier to kind of work on. So much nicer. Almost to the point where I don't really have to do anything. I am just going to do a little bit of raising just to kind of make the gradients of the land a little bit nicer. And trying to fill in these weird spots in here where there's just a bunch of random stuff. Oh, look at all this gravel over here. I should probably go get my other shovel to get rid of that. Collect it all. But I mean, have a look at this, guys. This is looking so much nicer. Obviously, it'll look a lot better once we get some actual farms and fields going through this side, especially over here. I think that's going to look so sick, but there is going to be a whole lot of building. Even the crop farms are just going to take so long to get in. I certainly want to focus on the crop fields as a priority because they're going to be certainly the easiest way to kind of fill up the land and make the entire lake feel a lot more complete. But it's going to be necessary because I'm going to need all of the seeds and the crops to be able to get bone meal because we're going to need a whole lot of bone meal to be able to finish this entire thing. I mean, this place is so large, it takes forever to be able to walk around it. But because we're up to that forest, I'm going to need to get a better axe. So I'll grab up 3 diamonds and go ahead and make our very first diamond axe. Beautiful. Now I'm really hoping to get enough XP from these cows to be able to go ahead and enchant that as well, but I'm not sure if that's going to actually be possible. Let me go ahead and grab a little bit more wheat. Oh, there's an iron golem. Hey, buddy. Okay, that is a metric ton of wheat. Hopefully it's going to be enough to get a bunch of levels here. Oh, we've got cows dying. That's not good. We might as well kill them ourselves so we can get the XP. So let me jump in there, breed up a bunch of extra cows, and start taking some of these Big Macs out. Dude, there is so many cows in here. Oh my days. I think that iron golem just tried to kill us. Oh no, there was a zombie. Iron golem's cool. Oh my days, I literally just had a heart attack. He's chill with us, isn't he? Yeah, he's cool. I'm gonna sleep because I don't want any zombies. I'm assuming that was a zombie trying to kill us. That iron golem literally saved our life. Thanks, man. I was just so distracted in here with the cows. Don't come in here. I don't want to accidentally hit you, man. Dude, we're so close to level 30. Come on. There we go. Level 30. Beautiful. Efficiency 4. Okay, it's only efficiency 4, but look, I'll take that over Unbreaking 3 because we need this thing to be fast. Oh, I also needed to grab my normal shovel before we go. We definitely should get a boat so we can just kind of swim across instead of having to walk all the way around every time. Because dude, this is such a far distance to kind of travel each time. So I'm definitely going to be investing in a boat once we get over there and chop a couple trees. I definitely should put some docks all around this kind of lake just so we have kind of access to just cut across the entire thing. That'll be so much faster. But let's see how quick this is. Oh my days. Look how fast we can chop these trees now. This is insane. All we had to do was sacrifice a couple Big Macs. This is 100% worth it, guys. Oh my days. I can literally just clear like an entire forest with effectively the swipe of a hand. That's how quick this is. And we are pretty much back to the other side of this massive lake. I've cleared up this huge section of trees here. Now I can do a little bit of landscaping, and then we've literally just got that section to go. So we've done pretty well, I have to admit. I am going to make sure I collect as much of this gravel as I can, because for every 1 block of gravel I collect, that's going to be 2 coarse dirt. There seems to be quite a bit of gravel kind of just hanging around. I'm definitely going to need to go and empty my inventory. We have a bunch of stuff. I'm actually pretty surprised with how quickly we were able to kind of fix up a lot of the landscape around this entire area. Like, it's only day 55, so we did it pretty quickly. Hey, get out of there, man. That's my bed. Whoa, bro, what are you doing there, man? Come on, get out of here. I really want to make sure I get this coarse dirt road wrapped all the way around though. I feel like that is a priority, because as long as that's done, I'm going to feel like the whole build is kind of a lot closer to being done. But there's nice little gravel deposits around the lake, which is absolutely perfect. It's exactly what we need. But don't worry, I'll go and fix up this a little bit later once we start working on actually getting this area looking nice. I know there's a big gravel deposit over here somewhere. Ah, yes, right here, mate. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at all that gravel. Now this, my friends, is what I am talking about. But I don't think it's really going to put much of a dent in how much coarse dirt we actually need. Like, we need so much, guys. We need probably 20 stacks. I feel like that's definitely a very, very rough estimate, but I wouldn't be surprised at all. Oh no, our shovel is gonna break. It is so close. That really sucks, guys. And we're so close as well. I'm gonna somehow need to repair this shovel. I don't think I have enough iron to make an anvil though. Man, I really need to light this area up as well, because there's mobs spawning everywhere. Not good, mate. Not good. At least we have a couple iron golems walking around defending the place. That is what I like to see. Bro's just staring at me while I sleep. That's crazy. Oh my days. Ooh, I think I just have enough, but I don't have any coal. So I am going to have to go all the way to the tops of the mountains once again. Maybe we can find some gravel there. So I'm hoping to get some coal, some iron, and potentially gravel. That would be absolutely perfect and give us pretty much everything we need to get this thing done. Well, at least the coarse dirt path, the road that is going to wrap around this entire lake. The lake is so big we can't even really see the other side. I mean, we can, but not much detail. Like, this is a huge lake. Absolutely insane. Oh, I just saw iron in here. I'm gonna take that. Let me just deal with this fella. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Oh, we're in a bad situation. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, my heart is racing 250,000 kilometers an hour right now. Oh my days. That could have been bad. I thought I was done for. Please be gravel here. There has to be. If there's not, the game's rigged. Oh, there's a lot of coal here though. I'll take that. Faux show. Well, we have a pretty good view of the lake from up here. I mean, have a look at that. That looks so cool. You can see the coarse dirt path very clearly. It doesn't go very far, but you can still see it. Oh, hey buddy. How you doing, mate? Such a beautiful dog. Wow. Oh, look at all this iron. Oh yeah. There is so much. I think last time we came up here, I literally said that we weren't going to have to come back up here to get iron, but I was very wrong. Too bad we didn't get fortune. That would have been so good. Fortunately, it doesn't look like there's any gravel nearby. Oh, I spoke a little bit too soon. Oh my days. Gravel right in front of me. This is exactly what I needed. Oh my days. Is there more gravel? Please be more gravel. I hope that wasn't just a fluke. Oh yeah, we got more gravel. Yes, please. Guys, I'm sure we're going to have enough gravel to be able to do the coarse dirt path. This is phenomenal. Gravel. I mine sometimes. Sometimes I mine in my mind. It's mine. Where else would I mine? A shout out to the gravel rap song. That was goated back in the day. I remember I was like 13 listening to that and trying to learn all the lyrics so I could say it. Man, those were the days. No. Why? What are you doing up here? Why? Like, I don't understand. Why are you guys literally at the very top of a mountain? Like, there's no point of you being here. I'm just gonna avoid you. I don't even want to bother. They shouldn't be here. That's just wild. I can see like 1, 2, 3. I can see 3 villages just from up here. Like go do something, man. Don't bother me. I ain't got nothing for you. Get out of here, my boy. Just trying to get that coal and that iron and that gravel. Most importantly, the gravel. Man, these mountains are so cool. Like, it just kind of wraps around as far as you can see. Like, this is such a cool seed. Oh my days. Absolutely phenomenal. Man, we really didn't get much gravel and the sun's going down, so I'm gonna need to head back. That kind of sucked. And home sweet home. So we'll start smelting up a bunch of this iron and of course copper. I do need copper smelted. I definitely also need cobblestone smelted. I need a lot of things smelted, but we got another almost 4 stacks of coarse dirt. I'm really hoping it's going to be enough, but this is all we've got. Not a huge amount, but let's get that anvil created real quick. Man, this is going to be expensive to repair this. How many diamonds? 4 diamonds. Oh my days. Thank the heavens we didn't make any armor because I need all them diamonds. But let's make ourselves a boat so we can cut across the lake. I don't want to be walking all the way around. That would take so long. But thankfully with a boat, we can just cut right across. Absolutely amazing. Look how quick that is. Eventually we'll have some docks on this side as well. Now I just need to expand this all the way through there. As I dig this path out, I'm realizing how much more gravel we're actually going to need. And yeah, it's a lot. All right, let's see if we have enough coarse dirt to be able to get that part done. Oh my goodness, guys, we got through this pretty well. Like the path is certainly more than halfway done now. I'd probably say even 2/3 done, which is very nice. It goes all the way from there around the entire lake up to there. And I still have almost 4 stacks of coarse dirt left. So we're going to be able to go a little bit further. I am going to need to somehow find more gravel, but we can figure that part out a little bit later. I have a feeling we can probably go up to about here. Oh my days, we're actually so close. And I still have a stack and a half of coarse dirt. Oh my days. Okay, and we made it up to here. So we only need to connect this all the way to that one there. So we are very close to having the coarse dirt path wrapping around the entire thing, which I'm very, very happy with. Now we are on day 59 and I did say I wanted to have the road completed by day 60, which would have been 10 days. And I think we're pretty much on track to doing that. And if we have a zoom out and have a look at this entire area, it's really coming together. Obviously, there's still a whole bunch of stuff to do, but we can kind of see it starting to take shape now, which is very nice. So I went down into the mines on a quest to find gravel and copper. I then made my way back up to the lake to begin working on the next area which I wanted to build up. I did some terraforming to craft the landscape into something I could work with, and then began laying down some piers, docks, the structure of some houses, and of course some brand new farms. And ladies and gentlemen, after so long, we've finally done quite a bit of this area. I've pretty much expanded it all the way out to kind of where this little lake is. I also created this lake. This was fully enclosed, so I wanted to give it a way to get out into, I guess, that huge river and lake system over there. Oh look, there's another lake over there. Oh my days. But I'm pretty happy with how everything has turned out. There's still a ton of details that I need to do, but overall I'm pretty happy with, I guess, the base template that we've got. Still, like I said, a ton of details we need to add in, but the basics are kind of at least in here, which is important. I still need to obviously do all these walls for these buildings. I've done the roofs, which has really made it look a lot better, because without the roofs it looked a bit weird. And we've got quite a few of these kind of pier things. I think these are really nice. I made this one over here and I just absolutely loved how it looked. So I want to keep these, maybe another 1 or 2 over there, maybe 1 here and 1 there. I'm really liking this. I think it looks so good. But it is time to start working on this area over here. So obviously I need a place to put the cows, which are still in that little pit. So I'm thinking I'm going to create a pretty large cow farm here. Then I'm going to have a bunch of different fields, and then I want a massive sheep farm, and then once again some more fields, and then potentially a pig farm over here. So then we have every kind of animal that we need. Now, because we're going to be working on the other side, I need a way to get over there. So I'm going to create 2 more piers for us to have some boats coming off of. The first one is going to be just here, right in front of our house, which is going to expand this way. And then there's going to be one directly on the other side. So we can literally just catch a boat all the way across the lake, which is going to be extremely important and save us an absolute ton of time. So I'll grab a couple more oak logs. I'm going to need to make another diamond axe. And we are almost level 30 once again. So I'm going to grab up some wheat and I'm going to go ahead and get that level 30 done so we can enchant that axe and hopefully get Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4. That would be perfect, mate. Look how easy it is to get level 30. Oh my days. Just like that. Not even having a try. Oh, we are on day 68. So to do all of that work that you've seen in that entire last time lapse took so long. So we are past 2/3 done. We only have 31 days remaining because it's nighttime now. But let's go ahead and enchant this axe and see what we can get. Come on, please. Please. Efficiency 4. Oh my days, guys. Look at that. Holy camole. Oh my days. I'm the happiest chap on this island right now. My God, this isn't an island. What am I talking about? The happiest guy on this lake. So let's sleep the night away because I do not want to be fighting any scary monsters because I've had a couple near-death experiences. Nothing too crazy, but not something I really want to be dealing with right now. Now, because I just turned the rest of the spruce logs that I had into planks and then slabs, I need to go ahead and keep chopping these trees down because I'm going to need a lot more spruce. So I've been kind of going back and forth, harvesting up this honey and the spruce logs just as much as I kind of have been able to. But now with this brand new axe, man, it's going to be so much better. Oh no, I hit the bee. I'm sorry. Oh my days. I didn't mean that, I swear. Oh no. No. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Dude. Oh, they're all after me. Okay, we're safe in the water. Man, go. Leave me. Come on, dude. We're good now, right? We're good. I'm drowning now. Oh no. Do I fight the bee or do I drown? What do I do? Okay, they're friendly again. Oh my goodness. Bro, those things are deadly. Oh my goodness gracious me. So, yeah, we got to be careful when we get into spruce. That's the first time that's happened. But definitely the last. I'm not going to make that mistake again. Oh my goodness. My life literally flashed between my eyes. Between my eyes? Before my eyes. Oh my goodness. Okay, looks like this axe is about to break. This axe has done us well, but the next one's going to be so much better with that Unbreaking 3. Oh my days. Oh, there we go. And brand new axe. There we go, just to finish that job. All right, so now let's go ahead and get these docks done. I'm going to create 2 boats out of some spruce just so they're ready for us to head across. Now, of course, this is going to be 3 wide again, just like this. There we go. We got all the pillars in. Looking pretty good, mate. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am a little bit nervous. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this entire thing done, at least to the standard that I like. I am trying to kind of make sure I do everything to an okay standard, but you guys know I love going absolutely bonkers on the details. But I am a bit nervous that I'm not going to be able to do that today fully to everything. Just because this is such a huge lake, I had no idea how big it was until I actually started building on it. And then I found out very quickly that yeah, it's a lot bigger than it appears. I do think it's still going to look good, like especially from a distance. You're not even going to be able to tell. But I don't know, I just love making things look absolutely nuts, especially when you're walking through and seeing all the little details. I mean, we still have 31 days. We're on day 69, so there's still plenty of time to get everything that I want to get done. Do we have stone brick walls still? No, but we do have stone brick. I don't know where my stone cutter is. That's fine. It is what it is. Dude, we go through these spruce logs so fast because of these trapdoors. They are so resource hungry. It is insane. Okay, there we go. We have everything we should need. We might need more spruce fence gates actually, come to think of it. We'll go with that for now. Using the same design that I used over on that main kind of pier here that heads straight out from the middle. I think it's a very nice design. And we had just enough spruce fence gates. That's perfect. Now the final detail is these oak trapdoors on the outside. And beautiful. Now we have a pier heading straight outside of our house. So we can run straight out here, jump in a boat, and head straight to the other side. Look how amazing that is. Oh my days. We can head to quite a few spots. We've got a few piers throughout this entire kind of lake. But now directly on the other side, I want to build another one, which is pretty much exactly the same. So I'm just going to do the exact same design on this side. There we go. We got that little design at the end just to make it super easy to get up here. Now I am going to need a bunch more spruce gate. So I guess we're just going to head across here and grab up some more. Now that we have the little docks on both sides, it is unbelievably easy. Have a look at that. Oh my days. That is quick. 16 should be... Oh no, did I make fences? Come on, that's horrible. Definitely not the first time I've done that. I'm going to use the acacia logs because I don't really use them, just to make up some more stick. Okay, we got 32. That should be more than enough. This is so nice, being able to just literally boat across. But there's a lot of monsters over here. I do not want to be fighting them. So there's a creeper coming. I'm getting the hell out of here. It is nice to be able to see the lake with everything kind of being built up. Oh dude, there's so many people over here. I haven't even got a shield. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my days. I did not think about that, did I? Okay. Oops, I just unwaxed that. That's annoying. I'm going to sneak out this way. I'm going to go in through the roof and sneak attack from behind. Oh yeah, that was amazing. But that does mean I do need to get myself a shield, because if we had a shield, that would have been so much easier to deal with. It definitely should not have been that hard. So boom. Now that I think about it, that's also a good reason to go ahead and finish up these kind of windows in here. No idea why that hasn't been done yet, but the best time to do it is now. So we'll quickly fill all these in. So if we do have a situation like that, we can run into our house without them being able to do the exact same thing. I do need their bones though, so I can't be complaining. Okay, and finally, these two windows here. Okay, it took us a long time to be able to finish this, 70 days. Even though I did say I was going to do it on day one, obviously, I'm not very good at that, okay? And I'll definitely do it next time as well. Oh my days. Now, I think I do have a little bit of spare coarse dirt somewhere. I don't think I used it all. Yeah, I've got a little bit, not much. Now, I'm going to make a second bucket because it's been kind of annoying having to run back and forth so often. Okay, now we have to actually use the front door. Oh my days. Let's head over to the other side and see what we can kind of plan. So I do want to connect this with coarse dirt because it is just so far away. Using dirt paths I feel will be not very smart. This is a very important connection, this pier here. Oh, you know what I just thought as well? I shouldn't be using this shovel to make dirt path. So let me go and make a normal diamond shovel so I don't waste the durability, because efficiency 4 isn't really going to change anything, but I'm pretty sure making dirt path does use durability. So I can just use a normal diamond shovel and technically it's just going to cost us a lot less. One really annoying thing about this world so far, or I guess this 100 days, it's been very hard to get enough stone. Like, stone has definitely been the hardest thing to get. Obviously you can see in the distance there is a lot of grey, so anything that's grey is the stone. So we do use it quite a lot, and I do wish I just had more of it. I'm going to do some very slight terraforming just to make it a little bit easier of a gradient. I also need to turn all this sand into dirt as well. Just like that. Okay, that is so much better. But I'm going to have a dirt path stretching off here and kind of heading up the mountain here. We'll fatten this up a little bit. Obviously, we have this path stretching through there. I also want it to break off this way, but I'm going to need to do a little bit of terraforming because we have this big cave here. So we don't need to do much, just some very minor terraforming. And I'm pretty much going to just do this throughout this entire area, creating these smaller sections where the dirt paths are going to kind of wrap through, just to give us some kind of areas to put in some field. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in a second. And ladies and gentlemen, we did quite a lot of work, but I am completely out of stone. So I can't complete the potato one that I started over here, but it is, I guess, half done. Now this wheat one is completely done and I'm very happy with how it turned out. I've placed a couple saplings around. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to be keeping them. I just wanted to see what it would look like with some trees scattered around. But right now they're growing very slowly. Now I'm of course going to have to go and grab more stone. We do have a bunch of cobblestone though, and I've taken a bunch of oak logs with me as well. And that's because I want to at least get the next few kind of sections lined out. So starting on this side where I use the oak logs and the spruce fences, these will be animal pens. So the design I'm going to use is oak logs 2 high with a spruce slab on top. Then there'll be 7 spruce fences between. Unless of course we get to a part like this where we can only go 3 and then I have to put another one in, because it goes down by 1. This was kind of the best idea I had on how to keep all the animals stored correctly in here without being able to get out. Just like that. So this one will be where we put cows, even though there's a cheeky bugger in there that is certainly not a cow. You're a sheep, mate. Wrong pen. I'm going to have another one just here in this section there, and then another animal pen there, and the rest will all be filled with crop. But now after 75 days, it is time to finally give the cows an actual home. I'm going to have to move all those cheeky buggers over here, which is going to take a long time, and I think we're going to end up losing a lot in the process, but it's perfectly fine because we can easily get more. I just need to grab one piece of wheat, and with this single wheat, I'll be able to pull every single one of those cows with me. Well, hopefully every single one. I have no idea how many cows are actually in that little hole, but we're about to find out really quick. Look at all these villagers walking around. I love how this has worked out. They've all moved over from the village into our brand new lakeside village, and they're doing the jobs for us. It does mean that they've messed up a lot of our farms, like they've been planting wheat here for some reason. I don't know. It's just how it worked. This guy doesn't know what to do. But it's gonna be nice to finally move these cows out of here. So here we go. Oh my days, they are popping out like crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna have cows absolutely everywhere. Can I try and block them in? Okay. I blocked a bunch of them in. All right, everyone here, follow me. Oh my days. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully not too many go wandering and destroying everything. This is going to be a long, slow, painful journey. We have been losing quite a few cows along the way, but this has taken so long that I really don't want to do a second round of this. So these cows are going to be the lucky ones who get to create the next generations, and the rest, well, the rest are just going to quietly disappear. Oh no, come on. I guess we've lost another 2 in the river. Oh my days. Alright, we're almost there. Come on. Thank goodness. Man, this took the entire day. It is nighttime now. We left in the middle of the day. But finally, we're now in their brand new home. And there seems to be quite a few of them. So I'm not complaining too much. And lock them in. Oh yeah. Now let's see how many cows didn't make it. 2 right at the river. There's 1 right here. You know what? You can live. We got another one there and right here. So that's 5. We got 6 hiding behind the barrel. And we have a bunch over here still. Now everyone else in the hole, I don't know how to tell them this. You know what? Before I do that, let me quickly go ahead and make another pickaxe. I didn't just see a creeper, did I? No. Okay. I'm tripping. And let me try and enchant this because I really need silk touch. If I don't get silk touch, I'm probably going to cry. I'd be okay with fortune as well. Either one's going to do us okay. We got efficiency 4. Okay. That's disgusting. I should not have wasted it on the pickaxe. Oh my days. That's alright. Now I'm going to go ahead and take these fellas out. Yes. Come to me. Oh, there's a zombie. No running away. You're all done. Okay, you know what? You got me destroying my whole area in that. I do feel a little bit bad, I'm not going to lie. But hey, these guys are going to feed a huge amount of Big Mac. You know how many Big Macs we're going to be able to make? At least 20. Don't think you're going to get away like that, mate. No way. Alright, now we can finally fill in that hole that's been here since almost day 1. One of the very first things we did was make that little cow spot so we could get the leather for the enchanting table. And it's really nice to finally close that chapter. Now for the remainder of these 100 days, I am no longer allowed to skip the nights. So we have to spend the remaining 25 days and night without sleeping. Now I can rest for a second to clear phantoms because, I mean, they're super annoying, but I'm no longer allowed to skip the night to avoid fighting these monsters. I feel like this challenge has been a little too easy, you know, given the fact that I've been skipping quite a few nights. So I wanted to make the last bit a little bit more difficult, and I could do with the bones as well, so that's going to help out a lot from these fellas. But let's go ahead and finish up making these sections. Man, I'm already out of spruce fences. That is not good, and I don't think I'm really going to have enough spruce on me to get enough of them fences. That's not the best. Oh man. Okay, I have 36 spruce fences. I'm hoping it's enough to finish this kind of section in here off. Nope. Not quite, but very close. Very, very close. I guess we just got to go back to the base and grab some. Okay, I apparently have none in my chest, so I'm going to have to actually harvest some, which is even worse, but it is what it is. I guess I'll just chop all these cheeky buggers down. Now, that will almost certainly be enough. Almost 2 stack. Bloody beautiful, mate. I don't need this many oak logs, so I'm going to chuck a bunch back just to save up some space, and I'll make as many as I can in here. Do we have acacia log? Yes, we do. But we have a bunch of sticks. I'll use the sticks first. Okay, hopefully 3.5 stacks will be nice, and I'm just going to make, I guess, 2 stacks of spruce slabs, and that should keep us out of trouble for a while. Now, I did use an entire diamond shovel and an entire hoe creating the 2 crop farms, so I'm glad I did that. I even had to make brand new ones, and this diamond hoe is almost completely gone as well. So I'm very glad I didn't use this shovel to do the dirt path. I was right, it used a ton of durability, and we didn't even complete the entire thing, so we still have a lot of dirt paths to make. But overall, I am pretty happy with how this has turned out so far. I think it's coming together very nicely. Oops, I completely forgot about our pier here. Oh my days. I think once we have this more filled in, it's really going to look nice. It does look a little bit weird right now because it's not complete. We've literally only got 1.5 crop pens and then a very sparsely populated cow farm with a single sheep, and then, hey, a sheep's already walked in there. Let's go ahead and make sure he doesn't leave. Man, I didn't even have to move sheep in there manually. They're just gonna walk in by themselves. That is phenomenal. Hey, I am all open to that. I do need to fix this hole. Guess we'll do just a little bit of remodeling. There we go, easy peasy. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, now we're good. Let's just make sure that he can't get out. Then we need to find him a single friend. You know what? This fella will be perfect. Come with me, mate. Just in here, broski. Oh yeah. Now we got 2 sheep, and that is enough to create multiple generations. In fact, I might as well just start breeding these cheeky buggers up right now. Boom, boom. Thank you. Get to work. Hey, we already got a baby sheep. Isn't he just the cutest? All right, now using the plentiful cobblestone we've got, I'm going to go ahead and start planning the kind of walls for these crop farms because I do use quite a bit of cobblestone in them, and I guess it's a way for us to start seeing how this thing is going to look once we get it all in. Now, if you've been here for long enough, you guys know I love crop farms. It's the best thing in Minecraft. I just love building huge farms that cover huge amounts of land. Very expansive farms. It's by far my favorite thing to do in the game. So creating these crop farms is very entertaining for me. Now, this section here is going to be for pigs. So this one, I'm going to start it right here. Go bam. Now, obviously this dirt path isn't complete yet. I do need to fatten it up a little bit, but I do want to get these outlines done before the end of the day. So I can at least start getting some pigs, sheep, and cows bred up in here, because that is going to take some time to get them fully populated, especially the sheep and pigs, because I haven't got any of them. There we go. That's going to be the pig pen. All right, that is all of the ones that I've kind of done the dirt paths for planned out. I do want to add a couple more though. I want at least another 1 here, and I want another 2 here. I might even actually put 2 here because there is a ton of space there. But before we do those extra ones, I want to make sure I complete the ones we have now. But in order to do that, I'm going to need a ton of stone. So I guess it's time to head into the mine. I guess the best thing to do would be to just mine for probably half an hour or something. Now, because of how much coal I'm going to need to smelt all the stone, I'm going to use lava bucket. Thankfully, there is a pretty big lava lake down right underneath us, so at the very least we're going to be able to get a bunch from that. I am also going to create a very simple super smelter to make it much faster for us to get all this stuff, which I guess we can put right here for now. I just need to figure out how I'm going to build it. I think we'll go like this. We'll probably end up moving it in the future. So if I fill the cobblestone, that should fill into there. Beautiful. Now I just need to get lava, which thankfully is very close to our ladders. Okay, you stay right there, buddy. So I'm going to take these and dodge these bullets just like that and head back in here all the way to the top so we can get them furnaces cranking while I do all of the mining. You know what? Because we have so much iron, I think I'm going to get more than 2 lava buckets just because I feel like it's going to take a lot of time going up and down this ladder. So if we can make less trips, that's going to be so much better. But we'll at least get these fellas cranking right now. Each should do an entire 100 blocks per lava bucket. So if I just craft up another 6 lava buckets, that is going to make it so much more efficient. So I guess we got to drop all the way down again. I wish I thought about that before. Oh my days. Oh, bro was waiting for us. He knew we were coming back. There we go. We got all the lava. We're going to go through this lava lake very quickly. It doesn't seem to be very big. And now if I pre-fill these 2 furnaces, that's going to give us a total of 400 smelted stone total without having to put any more lava in there. Now I could make it so it automatically puts the lava in there as well, but I ain't got time for that. So instead, I'm going to just start digging down this entire massive kind of hole that I've created in here. And yeah, I'll probably do that for half an hour and we'll see how much we can get. So cue the time lapse. Now that was probably only 5 seconds for you, but it was like 37 minutes for me. We mined this entire area here, which is now a huge hole right underneath our main house. But thankfully I have a ton of stone now and plenty more to go, as well as still quite a bit of lava. But we should be okay for stone, hopefully for the rest of the 100 days. I also got a lot of diorite, which is going to be extremely helpful for us because you can combine diorite and cobblestone to make andesite, which is another block that I'm going to need a lot of. And thankfully, we have a ton of it now. Oh my days. Now we're finally able to really start making this place look awesome. So I'm going to grab a bunch of the stone that I already have, turn quite a bit into some stairs. Oh no, I should use a stone cutter, shouldn't I? Oh my days. Let's get that bad boy in there. Bunch of stone stairs, a bunch of stone slabs. I'll bring a couple bits of andesite with me. And I think I'm going to need an entire extra hoe and shovel. Make sure to bring some buckets too. Oh yeah. So now I believe I have everything to finish this area over here, which is really going to start making this entire thing feel like it's a lot closer to being done. If we take a quick overview of the entire lake right now, this is what we're working with. We still have a lot to do, but once we get this entire side here done, man, it's really gonna make a big difference. Now, before we jump into that next time lapse, guys, if you're still watching right now, and if you are enjoying this video, I would appreciate it so much if you could join the family and hit that subscribe button. The dream is to hit 100,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and it's definitely possible if I get your help. So please help us out and let's get to 100k before the end of 2025. I appreciate you. But now let's go ahead and start that time lapse and get this entire side of the lake absolutely beaming. I want to get a bunch of extra crop fields and have them filled with crops. It's gonna really look good, I'm hoping, with massive crop fields over these kind of rolling hills here. Man, I'm so excited. All right, let's do it. Let's get it done. And ladies and gentlemen, now we're looking so much better. You can see I've obviously plowed up all the lands. I'm just waiting on the seeds to be able to fill them in correctly. And of course, I just need the carrots to feed the pigs, and I need to slowly build up our sheep population. Thankfully, this is something I can do kind of in between everything else. So I guess it's time to start harvesting. I'll just quickly empty my inventory to make sure I can get everything from the entire harvest. And I need to make another shield because the current one is about to drop and we can't be taking any risks this far into the 100 days. But let's head back and see what we can get. Now, the only thing we have a entire crop field of is the wheat so far, and I think it looks so good. Just have a look at that. The wheat fields just look so nice. So let's see how much we can get from one harvest of this crop field. Okay, that is just a super disrespectful. Oh my days. No. Having to play out the nights is actually making this a lot harder. I'm not gonna lie. Man, creepers are just annoying. Super annoying. Like, there's no reason for that. Come on. But I do have almost an entire full inventory, so I kind of need to get some space. So I guess I'll chop down this tree and turn it into a chest. Now I do need to collect every single seed and every single piece that I can because I desperately need bone meal. I also need the hay bales because I use them a lot for decorations. And from this entire crop field here filled with wheat, this is what we got. Almost 2 stacks of hay bales, which is plenty. I'm sure I'm not going to need every single one of them. Now this carrot farm, I am just waiting on the carrots to be able to fill it out completely, which is probably going to take some time. So I guess I'll just harvest these up. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay, now that we dealt with that fella, I'm just going to harvest these ones up and keep trying to expand them as much as possible. We got a stack and a half from that kind of quarter harvest. I'm just going to continue to try and expand how many crops we have growing. That's the best and fastest way to get this completely stocked up, mate. And there we go. We are getting closer. We're not quite halfway with the carrots, but you know, we're getting there. Alrighty, and the sun is rising on the start of day 86. Now, there is so much I still need to do over here. A lot of just minor kind of details. Adding leaves, flowers, and a little bit of bone meal, as well as a huge forest of trees behind. I think that's going to look really nice. But if we take a look at this area over here, it is completely empty. So I do need to get over there and get that looking good as well. As well as a bridge in there. There's no bridge right now, so you can't even cross. And over here as well. So during the days, I plan to expand and build, and during the nights I plan to farm. But in order to be able to farm, I'm going to need to light that area up because we just keep getting absolutely slaughtered by the mobs, and I don't really want any creepers exploding the area any more than we've already had. The question is, do I even have coal? I think the answer to that is no. Oh, we got torches though, 64, but that seems to be it, which is not the best. Oh my days. I'm glad I started using lava for the smelting of the stone. That's going to be super helpful. You know what? While I'm doing this, I think I should grab some of these saplings that I've got stocked up. I have a ton of them. Should I use spruce as well? We might as well. Oh, we have so many saplings. Oh my days. Okay, I think I've got them all. But look in our inventory. We have roughly 10 stacks of different saplings, mostly being the oak. But I'm going to take a little bit of cobblestone as well, and we're going to head over there. Hopefully we can do this before the end of the day, because that's going to be super important to stop ourselves dying. We do not want to be dying, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think that's going to be nice after all of this hard work. And I mean, this is 100% the most ambitious project that I've taken on. This thing is so huge. Now I'm going to start by kind of outlining the outsides or outskirts of this dirt path here. This will be the border of, I guess, our little lake village. For the farm inside, I'm going to leave a couple block gap just between the path and this cobblestone wall, very loosely, just so I can add some extra kind of details in there between there, because otherwise it would look a little bit weird having the trees just start randomly. But I guess we'll go up to here for now until I clear the rest of that forest. But I'm going to, of course, expand it this way as well, exactly like this. So we've got a border which is going around our crop farm, and now on the outside of this border, I'm going to go ahead and place in a bunch of saplings, mostly being the oak, and I'm going to try and have them pretty close to this border kind of thing. Man, I'm really hoping this looks good, because if it doesn't, this is going to be a nightmare to clear. I don't even think it's going to be possible to clear all these trees if it looks bad. So I guess we just got to roll with it. I think I just need to make sure that it is kind of deep enough so you can't see through the forest clearly, because otherwise it'll kind of ruin the illusion of this being kind of like a forest border. Thank goodness we got all of these saplings and I collected them, because these saplings would be an absolute nightmare to try and collect right now. You can kind of see all the saplings there. I'm hoping that's close enough together. It should be, surely. But we are halfway through the day and we have so many saplings to still place. I'm super excited, but also super nervous to see how this is going to look, because it could look really good or it could look really horrible. I collect this cornflower. I love cornflowers. The blue is such a nice hint to add in. Oh, we're already out of bird. Oh my days, we did not have much of that. So I'm definitely going to have a bit of a painful grind collecting some of those to add in here, but we can still add these in for now. I guess this is kind of like my apology for chopping down all of those trees. Man, I chopped down so many, but now we've planted probably even more. Like, this is so many saplings. I think I'll make it a little bit wider, just have them a little bit less frequent back here so it doesn't just abruptly end. We have a few of them already growing, but nowhere near enough to be able to determine if it's gonna even look good. Man, this is such a big risk. I mean, it took almost an entire day just to plant these, and to be able to chop all these trees down once they're grown, I think would take the remaining time in this entire 100 days. So yeah, this has to work. Please don't look ugly. Okay, but now that we've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and add some torches around the insides of this cobblestone wall as a plan to kind of keep this, hopefully, a little less visited by scary monsters. I'm not a big fan of scary monsters. They scare me and they kill me, and both those things are not good. I know it's definitely not the most aesthetic way to do this, but I don't really have any other options. Torches are kind of it. Okay, you can see it is a lot more lit up now, especially around that wall compared to all the other farms. I'm going to go through and try and add some torches in amongst these kind of stone walls as well, just to hopefully limit how many mobs are going to be spawning. But I don't know how much of a difference it's going to make, because the farms are still going to be completely dark, but I am sure there's going to be less, which is a improvement. It's a good thing. At least we can kind of have a little bit of light here now. That's looking quite a lot better, or at least during the night. Now we just got to wait for those trees to grow and we're going to be looking a lot nicer. Now I want to take a step back from this area and focus on this one over here, because obviously this thing is completely empty right now, which seems to be the only kind of side of this entire lake which has nothing. I mean, look at that. There's nothing there. We have the nice little kind of built up area over here with the village, and we've got these crop farms over here taking up this entire side, but this side has nothing. Now we haven't really got anywhere for any boats to kind of dock up and stay, so I think I want to build some kind of nice docking area over here. I think that'll take up the space very nicely. I just have to figure out how I'm going to build it, and I think I have a rough idea. I also want to build some boats, but of course that's not a super high priority. That's only going to be if we have enough time. I'm sure we will. I guess it's going to be dependent on the size for how much time we have. If we have a little bit of time, I'll make a bunch of small boats, but hopefully I have enough time to build a nice big boat or medium-sized boat. Now I do need to get a composter. We'll grab 2 because we have so much iron. Then using whatever acacia logs I can find, or we have plenty. I'm going to make a bunch of chests. Then I'm going to make 4 hoppers, and we're going to take these 3 ingredients and we're going to create a little machine. Oh, hey there, buddy. You can get out of here, mate. I ain't got no time for you, my boy. Hey, okay, let's head over to our house over here. We've got a nice little dock right next to it. Now, this is going to be the kind of farmer house. So it only makes sense to put our little machine in there. This is going to be where we're going to be creating a bunch of bone meal, which is going to be extremely important to complete this whole project. Now, there's a bunch of creepers here. I don't want any business from him. I think he's going to give us some business. Get out of here, mate. I'll create a little something like this. Is this going to work? Or does it need to go on the top? I think it needs to go on the top, doesn't it? Let's check. Let's grab our seeds. Dude, I need to light up these paths as well. I feel like we didn't really get much done the last day because we spent the entire day planting trees and it hasn't even grown. Not even half of them are grown yet. Taken a long time, mate. But, oh, whoa. Hold on there, buddy. Do not explode, please. Thank you. But I am very worried about not having enough time to complete this entire project. Okay, it's not working. Oh man, why are there creepers everywhere? Come on, mate. I don't need this kind of hassle right now. That's the last thing I need, mate. So to fix this, I'm just going to need to drop my thing so I can pick these up and throw them on top instead, and that should work. And we got double, so it should be pretty quick, hopefully. Now, I don't think we're going to get much bone meal from the seeds. Blah. So I think I'm going to end up needing to use potatoes and carrots because I think they give a little bit more. But at least we're getting some bone meal now, some use out of these useless seeds. But guys, I'm so worried that we're not going to have enough time to finish this entire thing. We do not have enough time to be messing around right now. But we got the bone meal growing, which is good. That's important. We're about to hit day, so I'm going to go ahead and get everything ready to start building this kind of docking area over here. And hopefully I can do that in less than 2 days. Now to do this, I'm going to need a bunch of spruce slabs. So I'm going to turn an entire stack of spruce logs into slabs, which seems a little bit excessive, but don't worry, it's not. I do have a decent amount of spruce left. 64, a whole stack. So just before I build this, I want to make sure I collect a little bit more spruce because we are going to definitely be needing it. I almost got annihilated by that skeleton. That was a little bit embarrassing. That one was not even a problem. Alright, we got just over 2 stacks of spruce logs now, which is fantastic. You know what? I'm going to harvest these trees up because I can turn the logs into coal. So that's going to really help us get enough torches, and it's going to mean I don't have to go spending a whole day just harvesting coal from the mountain. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I think that's going to be really helpful. Alrighty, now let's go ahead and get that dock started. So I think I want this dock to start here at this level. So I'll create something like this where it's going to go up to this kind of height. And then I have this wrap around here. This one is going to be pretty large because we're going to have a lot of smaller docks coming off this with hopefully some boats kind of in between. Like this thing is pretty ginormous. I want it to kind of end over here, roughly there. I think that'll be nice. And of course, I'll just add in some slabs here to make it nice and easy to access. Bloody beautiful, mate. Oh yes, let's get crack-a-lackin', ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to look so good when we're done. Okay, so we got the dirt path connecting to the coarse dirt. So that's kind of what we're looking at right now. I got to do the dirt path over there as well. Just like that. Okay. Maybe I need to dig this back a little bit because I feel like it's a little bit too close. But mate, when you're a Minecrafter, it's as easy as that. Okay, now I just got to fill all of this in with some spruce slabs, just like that. I did run out of spruce slabs, so I had to make a little bit extra. But apart from that, we're looking pretty groovy. Now, it does look a little strange, but I think once we get the oak logs in there, it's going to look a little bit better. So I'm going to be using the exact same design I used before, just to keep it nice and consistent. I think I'm going to need to make up the fences straight away because I'm a little bit confused, not gonna lie. It isn't the easiest thing to do without them. Fences make it a lot easier to count. And there we go. Now we have the fences and the pillars in. I did misplace a single log right here. Chop that fella up. But that is looking better, but certainly not complete. And that is because we haven't got these little piers in here. So I'm going to have these 1 block above the water and have these stretch out. I think this is gonna look nice. Maybe I have it come out a little bit, just like this, and we can jump up nice and easily. I think that looks okay, but what if I add in like a couple of these like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now I just need to add in a few more of them, which is going to require more spruce log. But actually, sorry, while I'm on that note, I do need to chuck these dark oak log into the furnace so I can get some charcoal. But I think I'll use lava because I don't want to waste any of them. So I'll just jump all the way down into our water and then walk through to our little lava source, or I guess fuel source now. Grab the lava and head back up. I guess I'll use the acacia logs too because I don't use them really at all in any of my build. And I have quite a few laying around. Okay, that should be good. We'll chuck these in the super smelter with the lava bucket. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. And I guess we can smelt a little bit more cobblestone with the extra fuel we'll have, which will be very nice. But at least look at this, we're getting charcoal. And we can turn these into torches. Beautiful, because we desperately need the light, which I can add using some fences and some torches along this coarse dirt path to stop these cheeky buggers from spawning, because they are extremely annoying, always trying to kill me. Die! Thank you. Guess I'll add some torches to the inside of these logs where it's possible. Oh, he's got an enchanted bow. We do not want to take a shot from that fella. No way. I also need to change this back wall to stone like I have for everywhere else. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and finish adding all of these little appendages into this massive little docking area here. I'm going to change the back wall, the dirt, to stone and make it look a little bit nicer. Then I'm going to add in some stone separating the dock from the grass area and just add in a bunch of details to hopefully get this thing looking a little bit better. In fact, I don't know why there's no dirt path coming here. Let's fix that real quick while we can. And I'm going to do that in the form of a time lapse once again for you guys. I know I've done so many of them. I'm so sorry, but this is just a lot of tedious work. So let me do that and I'll see you guys in another second. And as per usual, I got a little bit carried away. I completely transformed this entire area. Obviously, there's still a lot to do, but we only have 7 days to get it all done, so we are very, very low on time. So without any wasting time, I'm going to go ahead and grab all the things I need to do the most important part. So I need to grab some oak logs, some andesite, dark oak logs. A stack should be enough, but I'll bring 2 just in case. I need copper, which I don't really have much of. Certainly not enough. So I definitely need to get that smelted. I don't have a huge portion, a stack and a half. It's a little bit extra. So I'll get that smelting away. So we have 40 total, which is definitely not the best. And I'll bring a crafting table with me as well. Ooh, I'll also bring some birch logs, and that should be everything we need. And that is because I need to detail every single one of these houses. We have 3 houses here. We have these 3 here. And finally, we have this massive farmhouse, which has literally got nothing. And we only have 7 days to get that done, plus more. There's still so much more we need to do, so I need to be fast. Now, each of these houses are going to have very similar details. Of course, we're going to add the sticky outy bits, as well as these dark oak fences along the insides of each of these kind of wooden pillar thingies, just like I do normally. It's a nice, easy detail you can add in. I think it really makes the thing look nicer, just like this. Then I'm going to add in these little spruce designs that I usually do to just add that little bit of extra detail. Up here is going to be a little balcony. This is why there's no roof here. And apparently I forgot that while I was building it. So let's replace that like that. Beautiful. And I gotta just do this design on all other sides. Dude, this uses so many trapdoors. Oh my days. I wish they weren't so expensive to make. But then it looks a little bit like this. Then I just need to add in all of the windows by chucking in the stairs and the trapdoors. I do need to make a bunch of stone brick stairs and regular stone stairs as well, so that I can add the windows into the bottom floor. Exactly like that. There we go, the bottom floor windows are done as well. Now I like to go through and add in some birch buttons to the bottom floor, as well as some shutters. And then on the top floor I add in stone buttons, because obviously we got the birch behind, so the stone looks really nice. Another thing I've recently started doing is using these dark oak signs to make it look like there's some kind of boards just around. I think it looks really nice. Whoa, 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 buddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. There's guys everywhere. Oh my days. Okay, now we dealt with those fellas, I can go through and add in my dark oak signs. I really like this. This is the first time I really used these in a build like this, but I think it just adds like a nice little bit of detail. So then it looks like this. Now I do need to grab a couple rose bushes and maybe some lilac and of course the oak leaves just to add in a little bit of kind of color to this building, just like this, and of course some leaves on the top floor as well. And then we have something that looks like this. Now all I have to do now is add in the roof, which for this particular house is going to be made out of brick, polished granite stairs, and granite stairs as well. I just have to somehow get to the top. We'll just build out an andesite and add in a nice kind of textured roof here. And of course, I just need to add in these little bits in here. And now we have a pretty nice looking house. I'm going to use dark oak stairs for this balcony with just some spruce slabs on the top of them so no one can kind of fall out by accident. And there we have a pretty nicely detailed house. Now of course I just have to do this for pretty much every other building that is not finished. Let's hope I can do it in 2 days. I really want to do it in less than 2 days. That'll be super helpful. But of course I'm not going to go through and make you guys sit through an explanation on every single house. They're all going to be built very similarly. So I'm going to do it in a nice speedy time lapse just to save you a bunch of time. Oh, I actually forgot one little detail that really changes everything. Not everything, but I think it makes a pretty nice difference in the house. But I do need to grab a bit of stone, and you know what, I'm also going to grab some oak trapdoors, and I'm going to put some buttons on the outside of each of these sticky outy bit and a couple oak trapdoors kind of just scattered throughout here. I think it's just such a nice detail, and then we've got something that looks like that. Pretty nice in my opinion. And obviously this is all one lake kind of village, so the houses have to be very similar. Thankfully these houses over here are tiny, so they're going to be super easy to do, and we've really only got 2 big ones, this one here and the farmhouse over here, which is going to be a little bit more tedious to do. But thankfully for you guys get to see it in a very quick time lapse, which hopefully is going to look good. So I guess enjoy the time lapse. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be the last time lapse of this video. And ladies and gentlemen, now we are looking a little bit better, but there is still so much I need to get done. But we are on day 97, so we have no time. I have to get started right away. Now, obviously, the buildings that we've got in here are looking a lot better. I did have to rush them quite a bit, and you can see with this one here, I ended up using the spruce fences because I completely ran out of the copper trapdoors. So the spruce fences, look, I don't mind it. It looks okay to me. And I also used a lot of them in these buildings too, because I don't have time to go get the copper. But there is still so much that we need to do. There is a lot of land that still is pretty barren, which I don't like, so I need to go ahead and get that filled in as soon as possible. And it looks like we're already on the end of day 97, so we really don't have any time. Now the first thing I want to do is grab up a bunch of these saplings that I have, which thankfully we have plenty of, and because we're level 36, I can also go ahead and enchant another shovel and hopefully get another efficiency 4 on breaking 3. That would be perfect for what we need. Please, please, please. Okay, efficiency 4 by itself, that's gonna have to do, but I might as well go ahead and get another shovel made because I'm gonna need to make some dirt path. And while I'm here, I need to make another shield because our last one was evaporated again, but I'll also grab some fences and whatever torches I can find. Okay, that should be good for now. Now, in this huge area here, I want to make a bunch of tree farms because obviously this is what we've been using it for up until this point, but the tree farms are not very good. So I want to make the land look a little bit nicer by slightly excavating it down. Now, I am going to do my best to try and keep to the natural landscape just because I don't want to have to be doing some crazy terraforming and I want to keep it as natural as possible. We just need it a little bit more easy to kind of work with, and right now it is not. And it looks like our first shovel is literally about to break. Gonna build up this land a little bit as well. Oh, we got a cheeky bugger. Come on, mate. That's just not cool. Now, thankfully, oh, I spoke a little bit too soon. I was going to say, thankfully, there's no monsters attacking us. But yeah, I was very wrong about that. They're making their way over here right away. Oh my days. There's just zombies everywhere I look. There's even some coming from that way. I just can't escape them at all. Oh my days. Dude, this one just spawned as I'm killing another one. Like, I can't get a break. Come on, I don't have time for this. I gotta just keep building while I'm waiting for them to make their way over here. Bro, this guy's got full decked out iron armor. Oh my days. Oop, I really can't afford to take any hit. Look, I'd rather iron armor over an iron sword. I'm not gonna lie, that thing would hurt. Okay, this land is looking a lot better. Look at all these creepers. Come on, what the hell, dude? That's just not cool, man. Watch them explode as well and just mess up all of my stuff. Come on, my boy. You little green goblin, I'm gonna get you, boy. Oh my days. Oh, no, no. Oh, he just, you know, he did his thing. He did his job. You know, I can't fault him at that. I can be a little bit sad, but I can't be angry, mate. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna kind of get a rough estimate. So let's go, I reckon right here. This seems to be a good spot. I'm just gonna kind of roughly work out where this path is going to go. Kind of like that, okay? Now, on this side over here, I'm going to fill this eventually with saplings all the way that reaches over to there. So I do like how this turned out, and I want to do that all the way around. But in this part here, I would like to do something different. So I'm going to have kind of rows of these trees, which are going to be the same tree. So obviously this one's going to be spruce, and maybe I should keep them consistent with the distance. 3 or 4 blocks between each. Okay, we'll go to there for now. Kind of like this. So there's obviously very distinct rows of them. So instead of them being planted randomly like we did with all the other ones, this is kind of more calculated. So I feel like it's going to look like a farm rather than just a bunch of random trees thrown in. So I want to do 4 rows. I think that will be pretty nice. Kind of like that. So you can kind of see, oh, we got a zombie. Oh my days, oh my days. Get out of here, mate. I'm explaining. So we got 4 rows of these saplings, and then there's going to be another dirt path here. So if I go ahead and start just kind of planning this one out and then fatten this boy up a little bit, just like that. Now the next one, I'm going to go with oak saplings. So exactly the same thing, roughly the same distance between each. And then once again, multiple rows, the same amount. I'm going to do maybe 4. I feel like this path is too far over. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to fix that. Okay, let's try this again. Roughly in the middle should be here. Okay, that is looking a bit better. So I'm just going to go, once again, 4 rows, just like that. Then I'm going to do another path, then some other kind of saplings. So let's see if I can get all that done while we've got the daytime. So next one will be birch, which we don't really have much of, but we can at least get started. Okay, and it appears I've actually run out of room. I'm going to need to remove all these trees and fix up a little bit more land. I should probably collect all these saplings too. I feel like I'm going to need them. This area has always bothered me because I just feel like it's so ugly. So finally actually giving it a kind of thing to put in here, like the tree farms, I think is really going to make it so much nicer. And thankfully the landscaping for this area is not too hard at all. It's already pretty decent land. I just need to shape it up a little bit, which is thankfully taking almost no time at all. Alright, look at that. That looks so much better. Oh my days. So now I can expand this little dirt path here and of course fatten it up a little bit. And the next one I'm going to do is acacia. Even though I don't use the logs much, I do want to add them in just for that little bit of variety, which is a little bit harder to do because I haven't got the birch saplings right there. So I need to try and make sure I keep it decently spaced without much of a guide to kind of go off. So I guess I'll just go like that. Now I am going to make sure I chop down these birch trees straight away because we don't have many at all. So I need to get all the saplings that I can, which is apparently not many. I only got 7. Oh, 8. So that is not good. But I guess I'll just start placing them on this side a little bit and then try and fill this up. Surprisingly, we have way more acacia logs. Now I'm going to keep the little bee farm there. I guess I'll just have it kind of nestled into the acacia trees. I think that makes a little bit of sense. I don't know. It kind of fits perfectly. So, you know, there's acacia on either side of the bee farm. So, hey, let's say it's meant to be there. Now I got to move these big boys here. I really feel like I should be collecting these logs, I'm not going to lie, instead of just letting them go to waste. We got so many dark oak logs from that, that's insane. Now, we'll add the final dirt path in, which will separate the acacia and the dark oak logs, or trees, sorry. And for these dark oak ones, I'm just going to create the large ones. I'm going to have a decent amount of space between them, but they're still going to be pretty close together. Now, this one is only going to have 3 wide, because obviously I don't think we need that much, since these trees are so huge. Like, that would be ridiculous. And the final row right here. I don't have enough saplings for another one, so we're gonna have to wait for them to grow. But now I can finally get rid of all these unnecessary leaves here that shouldn't be here. I'm really hoping it's going to make this entire area look so much nicer. Oh, they're making babies. Let's go. Make them babies. Make them. Whoa, what was that? No babies? I guess they don't want to make babies. Whatever. But now the area is looking like this. It's a lot better. It looks like it's actually supposed to be there. It's like kind of a farm. Obviously, we're still waiting for the trees to grow, but once they do, I think it's going to look so nice. Now, all that's left to do in this area is connect this dirt path over to this road over here. Whoa, what is going on here? That's not normal, guys. Okay, anyway, connect this bad boy up just like this. And of course, I need to add in my lights using the spruce fences and the torches. There we go. Now we've got light through that little tree farm there. And we just need to wait for these trees to grow, so we can see how it looks in its final form. And of course, we're going to expand it up the hill as we need to expand the farm. Now, I know it's nighttime, but I definitely need to go and adventure just slightly up the hill to grab up some sunflowers, because I need to put them in one of the builds we recently built but didn't quite finish in the middle. These sunflowers are going to look really nice around the lake as well, so I wanted to make sure I added them to add that nice beautiful pop of bright color, which is going to be really helpful in making the lake look finally kind of complete. And thankfully for us, there is hundreds of sunflowers here. Dude, why are there zombies everywhere? Come on. I'm going to grab up... no. You know what? You can explode. I don't care. I want to grab up roughly 2 stacks because I really don't want to have to come back up here. We haven't got time for that. All right, we got 2 stacks, so let's head back down and do everything in our power to get this lake much closer to being done, because I do love what we've been able to do, but I am feeling pretty kind of beat up about it because I feel like we haven't done enough. Now, I guess a lot of that stems from the fact that I really had no clue about how big this lake actually was. Like, this thing is a lot bigger than I actually thought at the start, but I just feel like I haven't really done a good enough job at this. I mean, I could just be beating myself up over nothing, but I'd love to hear your guys' opinion. Like, if you think I've done a bad job, let me know, because I do pride myself in trying to make sure everything is done nicely. But dude, I know for sure there's no way we're going to be able to get everything done to the level that I like in literally 2 days. That's not possible. That's 40 minutes. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. So ladies and gentlemen, it is time to lock in. First of all, I need to find buttons. Where am I stone at? Where am I stone at, man? Okay, I have to go to the super smelter. Boom, boom. I need barrels. I need a ton of logs because I want to make a bunch of composters and a bunch of barrels. Thankfully, we have virtually unlimited wood. And I know I've got a bunch of hay bales somewhere. I'm also going to grab some spruce slabs, maybe a stack of logs, and all the leaves I can find. Well, I'll take that as well. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. Beautiful. Turn these into buttons. And I just need to add a couple details to this. At the bare minimum, we need some little stacks of like barrels, maybe some hay bales, maybe some composters, maybe barrels and composters, and a couple hay bales here too. Boom. So then it at least fills it in a little bit more. Then using the leaves, I want to kind of outline this path a little bit, especially over here where we're going to be separating this area from the outside, which is of course going to be filled up with trees. And maybe I'll just put in a random stack of barrels on the outskirts there, some composters. That's okay. Now I would love to make a nice bridge, but I don't really have time to go and make sure that I can decorate this perfectly. So we at least need a bridge that works. That's, I guess, the most important part of the bridge. Oh my days, we don't even have enough. Give me a couple more, please. Thank you. We'll connect these with oak logs, I guess. Look, it's not the best. I've definitely made better bridges in my days, but it is a bridge. And that's the main thing. It functions, okay? It's definitely not the best. I'm so sorry. We might be able to come back to it, but we'll have to find out. I do need to add some more, I guess, torch posts to this path as well, because there's a ton of monsters always spawning. We don't really need that right now. Okay, and now we've got the posts all the way around. I am going to add some kind of stacks of things just throughout here. I know I've got a chest over here somewhere filled with hay bales, which is going to be important. I need all them bales, man. Thank you. Especially over here, we've kind of got a pretty important dock, and then we'll add in our signature leaves. And is our bone meal in here ready? I didn't actually check when I built this house. I'm pretty happy with how this house turned out too. It looks pretty nice. We got 51. That's dreadful. I'm pretty sure I do have some in my base though, so we might be okay. But I just got to go through and grow all this grass. Okay, the grass is really making a nice difference. Like obviously over here there's none, And then over here, there's a bunch. I think it really just amplifies the area quite a lot. Makes it feel less empty and boring, but we're out of it. We'll chuck a hay bale here because we're right near the wheat farm. Maybe one right here as well. Now it's time to head back to the base and see if I have any bone meal in there. Because if I can get that done on today, then we'll be okay. We're on day 99 and we still have half a day. So we're looking okay. So I'll drop off things I'm probably not going to use. I might take the hay bales. I'll take obviously all the saplings and the sunflowers. Oh, we do have a bit of bone meal. I'm taking literally everything that I can get my hands on. I'm not going to lie to you. So we got a little bit over a stack of bone meal, but I've also got these extra things in here, these crops, which if I take a boat right to the other side where our farmhouse is over there, I can throw a bunch of this stuff in there, which is going to help us a lot because that gives us a ton of bone meal. So in here, I'm going to chuck in the crop and all of this wheat. Probably not the best use of the wheat, but I mean, right now, we need the bone meal more than we need the wheat. Oh no, you know what I forgot? I needed iron for a pair of shears. Oh my days. Dude, I can't wait. I need to go and get that. We don't have time for this, man. Come on. Dude, I'm not even pulling up on the pier. I'm pulling up at this stone bit right here. And hopping the fence, just like that. Bloody beautiful, mate. I'll come in here. I'm going to grab up. Oh, I've already got a pair of shears. But I'll grab another one. Hop the fence again. In the boat, whack that bad boy around and head straight back over, mate. Because I really like the kind of perimeter of trees. I think it makes it look a lot nicer. Makes it feel more kind of closed in. But let's head over to this little forest here and grab up as much oak leaves as I can get. Dude, I'm just tearing through these leaves. I don't even care how it looks. We're going to plant a bunch of trees anyway. There we go. That's the second done. And I'll plant a bunch of oak trees just to kind of cover our damage up. Okay, but now we got leaves. And real quick, I do want to kind of create a perimeter here as well. Boom, there we go, there we go. Okay. So we have a perimeter of trees here. Dude, we literally have one night remaining. That is it. We got to go Speedy Gonzales on this. Absolutely Speedy Gonzales. All right, how's our bone meal doing? Okay, we got plenty. Surely that'll be enough. And hopefully we won't have to deal with any monsters because we lit up a lot of the paths that we're going to be working through. So fingers crossed we won't have to fight them. I do need to go through these and add in, I guess, some torches, but also the leaves. Dude, that is looking so much better. No word of a lie. Oh my days. I was so worried that this was really not going to look good at all, but I think it's turned out pretty nice. And it makes sense for this area because it's obviously going to be the rural side of the lake. But overall, guys, oh my days. For the last kind of 25 or so days, I've been very, very concerned thinking that this place was not going to be anywhere near done. But I think we've really pulled it together pretty quickly. But the good thing about that, if this video does well, it probably means that you guys like the video. And if that's the case, we might end up doing 200 days on this. I think if we did another 200 days, I've got so many different ideas for what I could have done. We just didn't have the time to do it. But obviously, if it's well received, we can really get this lake looking incredible. I mean, I think it looks pretty nice now. It's looking super good compared to what it looked like a few days ago. Like, it's really shaping up nicely. Now, we have half of a night remaining before the end of the 100 days. So with that night, I'm just going to go ahead and complete this perimeter of trees, which needs to be done to kind of, I guess, protect the lake. And with all of the trees and this kind of area that I've destroyed, I feel like it's only fair that I go ahead and replant all the trees. I mean, these saplings didn't come from nowhere. These are fallen trees that I've absolutely destroyed. Oh no. I gotta remember it's still nighttime. We actually have to survive the remainder of this night. Now I can run away from creepers and spiders, but skeletons on the other hand, yeah, that's a different story. Oh hey buddy. Oh, there's creepers. Jeepers creepers, man. Oh my god, there's so many spiders. I mean skeletons. Oh my days. Imagine we died on day 99 or night 99. That would be crazy. Oh my days. The monsters are... Oh goodness. Oh, we are running out of saplings. I've planted almost every sapling that we have. I'm turning this entire hill from a plains biome into a forest. Oh my days. I gotta go. I'm out of here. Oh my days. Please leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you, man. Oh, I forgot bone meal here. Let's go ahead and fix that up real quick. I feel like we're missing some trees on the inside of this area. Maybe I'll plant a couple. Oh my days, it is almost the end of day 99, which means we're about to complete the 100 days. I hope these trees look good, just planted kind of around this area. My goodness, we have pulled it off, guys. Look at this. Every little part of this lake, all the surrounding area is now decked out. Oh, no, no, no. I forgot a spot. Oh, no. The sun is rising. I got to get over there quick. Run, my boy. Run. It's not 100 yet. We are so close. Come on. Just over here, I got to fill in this area. Can't believe I forgot this. Oh, my days. Thankfully, I saw that. It's still not day 100 yet. Still day 99. Oh, my days. We can do a little bit more over here. It's still day 99 for some reason. What's going on with that? You know what? That's cool. I'll just keep going. I'll just keep going, man. Okay, day 100. Put down the tools. No more building. This is it. This is what we got. Let's head over to the starter house where it all began. I'm very happy with how this area turned out. This is definitely my favorite part of this entire lake area. I think it's so nice and cozy. Plus I had all the taller flowers, which I didn't end up getting enough bone meal to kind of grow more of them. We'll dump everything in here just so I can't build anything. Put our tools to rest. I'll bring the axe just in case we have to fight someone. I don't really want to die. But this is all we've got. Let's have a look at this area. This is our starter home. I think this turned out really nice. I love it. Like, this whole building is just absolutely perfect. I don't think I could have done it any nicer. I love it so much. We've got our very first wheat farm. The area where the cows initially were, there was a pit here. Now it's just tall grass. We've got a little potato farm here. Nice and cute. And as we head through here, we can see on the right hand side, we've got our enchanting table right there with our nether portal right next to it. We have two little kind of shed things, which is on either side of this path, which we didn't complete, which heads up to this village, which I did kind of want to transform and incorporate into the lake. I just didn't have time. Then moving on, we've got this nice little watchtower looking over this kind of wheat farm here, which is being tended to by these villagers, which I'm paying very nicely. They're definitely not working for free. And we got this nice little pier here, which I didn't add anything to. Oh my days. This nice little home here. I think it looks pretty nice. Some wheat farms with some other buildings in between. We've got another kind of dock here where you can run off, jump into a boat and head out. More farms, more piers as you head towards the kind of more rural area of this lake. Now, of course, these saplings still have to grow. They're going to look better once it's all grown and makes it feel more cozy. But we have another pier here where you can head out on the boat to head to any part of the lake, or I guess out of this lake if you want, to this huge kind of crop farm area in here, which is still not completed. We still need to add in all of the crops and stuff. We still need to breed up all the animals, but it is working. We've got all the crops kind of in there, slowly growing. But as we make our way around here, we've got a nice kind of wilderness-ish area where it's kind of more rural. There's no buildings here. It's all just kind of farms and overgrown land, because this is kind of just where the farmers are going to be working. But we do have a nice kind of dock over here where you can jump into a boat and head over to any other part of the lake. Then as we make our way continuously around this lake, we have our little pig pen here with all these cheeky little buggers in there. We have a nice pumpkin farm, and we head over towards where the bridge is, where we can just head across this little bit here. If we do 200 days, I want to make a nice little waterfall and maybe some extra buildings around here. But then over this way, we've got our tree farm. Let me just go into free cam to show you this part. Obviously, we've got these specific types of trees all in a row and our little bee farm there. But heading over this way, we've got a nice little kind of small township with some bigger kind of houses and a tower here as well as a very large kind of port area where I did want to put in some boats. Not only can I not really build boats, but we just didn't have time. But I think this has turned out really nice. I like this kind of port area. But then as we continue through this town, we've got a kind of sugarcane farm tucked in here to the side of the walls to kind of keep it, I guess, out of the way. And then we're back to our little farmhouse with a kind of personal pier over here where we can just run out and jump into the boat to head out anywhere we want. But overall, I am pretty happy with how we got this whole lake looking. I mean, obviously I've been editing this video as I kind of go. And as I was editing the first kind of 30 days, I was already up to day 80 in recording. So looking back, just from what we were able to do between even day 1, between day 1 and day 70 was insane. Like, this place is completely unrecognizable. Like, it is not anywhere near the same area. So we have certainly changed it. And let me go ahead and let me put on the fancy shader pack so we can kind of see a little bit easier. This place looks insane. I obviously had no idea how big this lake actually was until I started building. And yeah, obviously it was a lot bigger than I initially thought. But all things considered, I think we did a pretty good job. In only 100 days, we were able to transform this entire area and make it almost unrecognizable. And I'm pretty happy with what we were able to do. But if you guys do want to see a 200 days, make sure to let me know down below. And if this video is liked by a lot of people, then I guess we might as well do it. But if you enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy another video where I survived 100 days on an island, which I think turned out pretty nice. So if you want to go ahead and check that video out, it's on your screen right now. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace out.